Check, check. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy SB. What's going on with y'all? How's everybody doing out there on this amazing Thursday? What's good? What's good? It is Thursday night and I feel all right. I forgot the rest of the words of the song. But anyways, what's good, y'all? Has been a amazing week. Wasn't too crazy. Wasn't one of them crazy weeks. It actually went by pretty fast. I had a 3-day work week this week. Yeah, I think I had to work Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Yeah, so just a 3-day work week this week, and I left early on Tuesday as usual. Oh, snaps! All right, let me get my life together over here. Who we got in the building? Who we got in the building? Oh, I seen some little comments down here. Who we got? Hey, dude, what up, dude? What it do? What's going on, dude? Good to see you in the building. Glad to see you in here. Here come the dog. Here come the dog. He over here. He heard me. He said, "Did he press the live button?" I think I heard him. I mean, let me go. Let me go destroy. No, I don't want to say it. Let me go mess it up. Nah, he ain't gonna mess it up. He looking like, what should I do though? Marshy, sit down. Sit. If I could put the camera, he's looking like at the worst place to go. He's looking at all the cords and just sitting there. He's like, all right, if the lights go out, he put his head right above the cord right now. What is you doing? Yeah, you. He looked. Oh, me? Yeah. I need to get that dog cam. Somebody's like, man, you gotta do a dog cam on your lives. Y'all gonna have him acting up. He gonna be acting out. But anyways, what's good? How you doing? How's HR treating you? I hope it's treating you well. I know it's your birthday last week, so once again, happy birthday to that. And is this still on? It's still on. I hope you still celebrating. I mean, when it's your birthday all month. This weekend, next weekend, the weekend after that. That's how it should be. That's how I'm trying to celebrate. Well, I don't really celebrate my birthday, but I might this year though. Since we got YouTube, you feel me? Since I'm on the tube now, I think we're gonna have to go somewhere, y'all. Where should I go for my birthday? I'm thinking Vegas, just because it's right around the corner, ain't too far. And then content in Vegas, I could be out there all night getting some content because don't nobody sleep. My bad. Let me see. All right, that's that. I think we're good. All right, so dude, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see y'all in the building. Who else we got? We got Chris up in the building. What's good, Chris? How you doing? Good to see you in the building, Chris. Thank you so much for being tuned in tonight on the live. We up in here. What's going on? Bye. Hey, what up, Dave? How you feeling? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Good to see you in the building. Good to see y'all. King of Dreams, what's good? What's good, my dude? Stay tapped in on every live. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Oh, everybody who is tuned into the live right now, be sure to hit that like button. Because of course it helps out once the video is done. So go ahead, take that quick little second, hit that like button for me. I've been up. I'm looking at myself in the camera. I look tired. I'm like, yo, I've been up all day. But I have had a long week. Listen, if you don't know, I've been back on my fitness. I've been going crazy. But the flip side of that, you got to get your rest too. You feel me? You can't be playing with your sleep when you're on your fitness and stuff. So, once again, trying to find that balance, But what did you say? King Dream said SB on my 3rd month. Am I low or do I just sound low? I think I got my volume a little low. Nah, my volume pretty high. Check. Do I sound low to you guys? But you said you're on your 3rd month of OT on top of gym is killing, and you going to the. Let's go, King of Dreams. That's what I'm talking about. He said on his 3rd month of OT and going to the gym. My guy, I've been there though. I've been there when I was a PA. If you look back in them old videos that I have, and I had like my PA vest on the thumbnail and all that stuff, I was in the gym during prime. You know what I mean? Once it's just getting it started. Once you get locked in and you get, in the habit of going after work, it's not that bad at all. But it's just getting started. I think that's the hardest part. So that's what I'm talking about though. And speaking of OT, you know what I mean? I have OT again this week. I wasn't supposed to have overtime this week. We're supposed to get overtime one week. And then that's Australia. Australia looked pretty lit. Actually, no, it don't. Not those shots. But anyways, we're supposed to have OT. Then the next week you're not. Then the next week, you know what I mean? I'm about to be on my second week straight consecutive week of overtime. I'll take it. You feel me? Who can't use some extra finances? I'm with it. But it's just like, yo, I wasn't expecting this. But I'm gonna do it. I'm more comfortable, way more comfortable in my position. Come to find out, my site was one of the thriving sites within the last 3 weeks. I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know about it. I was killing it and didn't even know I was killing it until I got a new manager. He was like, "Hey, did you know you was killing it last week?" Nah, thanks. You feel me? Thanks for telling me now. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some overtime. I'm excited. It always feels good when you got some extra money in your when them checks come. You know what I mean? You get them nice, you feel me? Them overweight checks. You feel me? That's the only type of overweight I'm with for me. Yes, you feel me? I'm trying to have some obese check. So I'm excited for some overtime as well. We actually had or it's tomorrow. What's today? Today's Thursday. No, it's Saturday. I was gonna go. It's like a not an open house type thing, but you can. It's like where they do a tour of the building. You can bring friends and all that stuff, and they have all that, all that shenanigans at the building. I was gonna do it and vlog it, but it's too far. I was like, this would be some good content, but I think I'd rather sleep. Oh, I got to do overtime that day. I'm like, how y'all gonna do this on my overtime day? I don't see how that's gonna work, but maybe I can use it, some leverage. Be like, hey, I want to do the tour, but then I want the overtime. I don't know, but I wasn't gonna go anyways. I was thinking about doing my own little tour of my building, just leave out all the office space with Paris Hilton. Get up on my Paris Hilton trying to make an appearance. Get up out of here. I was gonna do a tour of my building, my little and just leave out the operations type stuff and just get the main areas, the food court, some of the main offices because it looks dope. You know what I mean? I still might, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't even say what did you say, Eddie? Eddie said, "Happy work week, Amazon fam." That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Eddie, the learning trainer. You feel me? If you guys didn't see, Eddie was tuned in. We did an interview. I think it was last week. No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before that. If you guys missed that, go to my page, check the live tab, and you can see our live that we did. Super dope. My dude was, you feel me? He went in for about 2-3 hours. He was in there dropping some jewels, giving his opinion on things. It was super dope. So if you guys missed it, be sure to tune in. Go ahead and check that out. And shout out to you, Eddie. Thank you much for contributing to the channel. He's a learning trainer, gang of information. If you guys have questions or anything, at him in the comment section, and he'll definitely drop some knowledge for us. Eddie said, when is your birthday? My birthday is November 17th. So what month? We're in June. I got a nice, it's not too far away. That's going to fly. The thing right now, time is flying, and my time is going by even faster because I'm trying to do more now. Like I'm in this season where it's like, all right, I got to level up. I got to do more. Like the way that I am, I'll like push the gas. And then once I start seeing the engine overheat or that starts to raise up, all right, I'll pull back a little bit. And then boom, press the gas again. All right, pull back a little bit. So I'm on that, pressing the gas right now. And time already. I've been trying to do this for like the last month. It started with the fitness. I was like, you know what? I got to get back in shape because working from home took me into a different shape. One of the, I'm a pear, a pear shape. You feel me? It's like I had a epiphany. Just walked past the mirror and one day I was like, what happened? What happened here? What did I miss? Where did So I had to get that together. But in the process of me getting my mind back on the fitness, that's what's so dope about fitness. It teaches you, like, you start to apply those things in the regular life. What do you need? You need discipline. That's why everybody's not walking around, and that takes discipline to get in the gym. It takes discipline to do all that stuff. So once you get, you start, boom, you get that discipline back in the gym. It's like, now I want to apply it to all the other places as well. Even though I was doing it, it just amps it up more. So I'm in a season right now where I'm trying to do the most in everything, fitness, content, even, with work. So I'm excited. But the reason why I said that, it makes time fly. Like weeks feel like days, months feel like weeks. So my birthday is going to be here in no time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to Vegas. I think that'd be dope just to have. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? Get some footage in a hotel, um, on the strip. It's just so many dope spots out there that it'll be lit. And then the way that I am with content, especially when I go places, I want to go and enjoy places. I don't want to be walking around the camera the whole time. But with content, you can make a 10-minute video and it takes you 15 minutes to make, and you're in a spot for 3 days. So you know what I mean? It's not like you're really spending all that time making content. So that's what I kind of like about the content side too. So you might look forward to that somewhere in November. We going somewhere, and it's looking like Vegas right now because I've been to Cali. I'm going back to Cali this month again. So you know what I mean? It's not. I want to go somewhere a little new, but not too new. I mean, it's like I want to get the box, but not too far from the box. So Vegas is right there. You can't mess with Vegas. Vegas is lit. So November 17th, that's when my birthday is, Eddie. Dude says, work has been crazy busy today. Only had me and one other person at the HR desk today. Are they running lean? Are they trying to run lean over there or what? Are they cutting back headcount? What's going on with that? But it seems like that's how HR always is. Maybe that was just night shift, but anytime I went to HR, one person way in the back cubicle that you got to go look. You don't even know they're there until you go all the way over there and then you see them duck down. Shout out to HR though. Shout out to HR. Let's see. Zenez, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you so much for being tuned into the channel. This is the first time I've seen your name on here, so thank you much for being tuned in. Appreciate that. Says Amazon employee doing training at SIO3 West Chicago. We got a gang of people from Chicago who be following the page. Shout out to Chicago. That's what I'm talking about. And shout out to SIO3 as well. Shout out to you guys. Thank you much for being tuned in. Everybody on the channel that's tuned in right now, be sure to hit that like button. Dude says I had one person out. Okay. Makes sense. Hey, we got Super Chat Charlie in the building. Thank you much for the Super Chat, Charlie. Definitely appreciate that. Yes, he has earned that nickname. How you been, man? I didn't see you tuned in for like the last 2 vlogs. They got Greece. Let's see what Greece is looking like. But I hope all has been well with you, Charlie. For real. I hope all is good. And thank you so much for the super chats. They always come in clutch and is much appreciated, fam. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Turned 43 on June 2nd. That's what's up, dude. Congrats. That's what's up. Chris says, I picked up some VET today. Most of Saturday is overtime for me. Nice. I'm telling you, them overtime hours hit. And they hit well. They hit different. You feel me? They hit different. I love it. And that's why I be telling people. Did I already put that vlog out? I think I did. No, I didn't put it out yet. But it's basically like, I think, yeah, I did. I've said was it still worth it? Amazon is still worth it, especially if you're in a building that has overtime. Take advantage of it, y'all. Like, I didn't do that. I didn't put the vlog out yet talking about The Storm is Here Part 2. Stuff is bad out there. You feel me? It's a gang of stores closing. Retail, you know what I mean? It's crazy out there. So for us to still have overtime right now, I appreciate it. It's appreciated. I think you should take advantage of it too. Look at that dude working overtime. How many people are working overtime this week? Drop that in the comment section. We got a lot of y'all talking about y'all working overtime. That's what's up. And it ain't even Prime Day yet. You feel me? It ain't Prime Day. We ain't in peak season yet. So that's what I'm saying. If this keeps up, you know what I mean? We may be able to come up during this low recession if this keeps up. And then we're gonna have to see. The biggest thing is how the economy turns or the shift that is made once they, like I said, propaganda the recession, and it's recession's here, and they start flashing it all over the place. We have to see how that affects consumer spending. If it don't move the needle, it is. But if we can still have regular work hours during that prime of the recession, we may be able to come up. And what I mean by that, whenever bubble pops, when it comes to whether vehicles, housing, anything that you want to buy during that time in a recession, you may be able to get a great deal for it. So I would definitely try to stack up, you know what I mean? Get your credit right. How many times do you hear that? Not really. How many times do you hear that in your circle of friends conversations? Credit. Get y'all credit right. You feel me? I would love to come out of this recession with a truck. I gotta like I said, I've been blessed with a house. I would love a truck. So that would be one of my things I would like to come up out of the recession, just what as a personal thing, of course, business and trying to bring other streams, things I can invest in with that. But them prices tank for something like a vehicle. You know what I mean? Take advantage of it. But you may have to get your credit right. Make sure y'all credit is good. I'm trying to make sure my credit is A1. Probably shouldn't have did that little sign. I don't need nobody screenshotting me. He's a part of. Yo, somebody said, "SB, are you a Mason?" Yo, I had somebody like really like come at me. It was like, "You're a Mason. I seen the hand signs you put in the video." They was going off. I was like, "Me? You think I'm a Mason?" Like, I made it. Yeah, I made it. Yo, I was like, all right, bet. You feel me? I must be doing something good when they start thinking you a Mason. You feel me? What do I do? They start talking about the hand signs. I guess I threw up. All right. I'm a Mason, 5,000 subscribers in Arizona, in Buckeye, Arizona. Shout out to the people who be I don't think he was a subscriber, but I get a lot of sometimes I get some weird stuff on this page, but shout out. I appreciate it. That just means it's starting to spread. People are watching. But I thought that was pretty funny. Eddie said this will be my last time tuning in, most likely on a month. He's on a vacation starting Thursday. I'll be in Disney, then do the heavy onboarding when I come back. I'll be working Thursday. Gotta take care of business, Eddie. Duty calls. You feel me? Duty calls. Nothing wrong with that. Handle your business, my dude. From the times that you've been on the channel, you've been helping out a lot. So definitely appreciate it. Take advantage of it and soak it up. You said Disney too? That's what's up. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. King of Dreams says, my legs, core, calves are sore from running this morning. I need motivation to finish this shift. You got this, my guy. You already won. You feel me? You already won. You went to the gym first. You won. You feel me? You already won. So now you just at the job. Go ahead and think about your goals, the stuff that you're saving up for. Look, I got lint like right on here in my chest. I don't know what that is. Anyway, that's what I used to do when I'll be at the workplace and I'll be burnt out, or I'll be like, man, this is getting on my nerves. I would always start to think about the goals, the things that's why it's so important, even down to the little things of what you're going to buy, what you need to get. Man, keep your eyes on your goals, my dude, even while you're working. And then you feel me, you're doing, you already had your workout at the gym, but you low-key getting the workout as well at the job too, so you killing it, fam. You killing it. What's the focus for tonight? I don't know. I'm just here. You feel me? I'm just here tonight. We just up in the building. We just talking. Whatever y'all bring up, whatever y'all want to talk about. It's Thursday at 7, so I showed up. You feel me? So wherever we going with it, we going. But there was some articles that I was gonna kind of go over that they're gonna be in a vlog that I'm doing. Because I thought it was like going on in America with Amazon. They had a press release. I think it was just in Europe, where it's pretty dope. But I was like, yo, why don't they do this in America? So I was gonna bring that up in the blog, but I didn't really feel like doing all that. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like doing all that. Might just stay for the vlog. Mary, what's good? Mary, how you doing? Says they're hiring full-time employees at my office. That's good. That's good. Listen, that's good. They're hiring full-time employees. That sounds a whole lot better than they're letting people go. You know what I mean? In my opinion, that sounds better. So hopefully, are you guys getting overtime over there? I thought my building would have been hit already. Not even gonna lie to y'all. Are we being hit in some sort of way? I think, just my opinion. I'm not a representative. I got to say all that stuff. I think we are. Pressure. Well, it's a fact we are. I take that back. We did get hit. My last department got closed down. I was in the inbound department. That thing got shut down. You feel me? Shut down. And God is good. We didn't lose our jobs, but they was like, listen, we're gonna put everybody in different places. Boom, boom, boom. That adjustment was a little rough, but we all kept our jobs. So we actually did. My office did get hit, but we're the whole office in general is still afloat right now. How long is that going to take place? I hope it lasts long through the recession, but I don't think anything is guaranteed for anybody anywhere. You know what I mean? I think this is going to be a rough ride that we haven't seen the peak of it yet. But that's good, Mary, that you guys are still. I think that's good that you guys are still hiring people. I think that's way better than people getting laid off. Shout out to you, Mary. Thank you so much for being tuned in to the live tonight. Christian, what's good? Christian, good to see you. Good to see you. Sand 3 in the building. Let's go. I got Sand 3 on my phone tool because I helped launch that building. Sand 3 will always have a special place in my heart. Shout out to Sand 3 in the building. LaShawn, what's going on? AW at LAS2. VTO. We got Team VTO in the building. Shout out to VTO. I always say no to VTO, but shout out to VTO. If you need it, then do it. You know what I mean? Go ahead and handle that. And Las Vegas too. I was just talking about Las Vegas. I think that's where I'm gonna be spending my birthday weekend. A weekend ain't enough though. I need like 3 days. I'm gonna try to do like 3 days out there, maybe even 4. We'll see. But shout out to Vegas. Shout out to Vegas. Eddie says when he gets back from vacation, he'll be working his front half days, plus a modified Tuesday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday RT shift for heavy on board, gearing up for prime. That's what I like to hear, my dude. That's what I like to hear. I'm glad that we're hearing of onboarding and all that stuff, gearing up and all that, instead of more layoffs. Are more layoffs going to come? You feel me? I think they're going to come. I think it's going to happen every quarter. But I hope not. You know what I mean? Hopefully not. But hearing this sounds good. I think, and I would have thought we would have seen the worst of layoffs the first half of the year, due to the fact we have most of our heavy hitter stuff at the end of the year, which is peak season. That's 3 months, prime, all this stuff. So imagine if the worst has already come. If that was the worst for the layoffs, this first half, what we seen, you feel me? We in the game. If that was the worst that we have to worry about, but like I said, I don't think so. But if so, hey, I'm with it. You feel me? I would not be mad at that. Eddie said, okay, yeah, we read this one, gearing up. So that's good, Eddie. That's good. Yup. Dude was a part of that away team as well. Catherine, what's going on, Catherine? Good to see you. Shout out to Den 8 in the building. It says a few minutes late, been busy today. It's all good. We glad that you made it. Everybody in the building, be sure to hit that like button and drop some questions. We really don't have a main topic for tonight. Any questions or anything like that, we're just gonna freestyle it. Gonna be dropping in the comment section and we'll get it going. But shout out to you, Catherine. Thank you so much for being tuned into the live tonight. I think I was gonna do a vlog about this. I'm a VTO. No, not VTO. I'm a UPT ninja. I'm almost a UPT ninja right now. And what is that? That was like a little term I made for those of y'all who be balancing on, you feel me, on the edge of the cliff of UPT. My UPT's a little low. My hours have dropped since that. It was the vacation and the whole little not approving and all that stuff. It made me hit my UPT. But then even afterwards, me leaving the office early and all that. So I think I'm down to about 19 hours, y'all. That's low. Anything less than 2 days for me, that's a UPT ninja. And if you go less than a full day of work of UPT, don't do that. Don't do that. I remember when I was walking around with 1 hour of UPT for a month. You know how stressful that was. I laugh because I was under stress every day. The traffic going to work. Oh my goodness. And I told myself, listen, I ain't never gonna do. When do we get more UPT? Do you guys know? I haven't looked into it. One thing that's dope about the time that I've been with the company, which has been 4 years, at least for my vacation, it accumulates faster. I don't think it's the same with UPT. I don't think so, but or is it? I don't know. You guys know when our next drop is for the UPT? Drop that in the comment. Eddie, you feel me? Eddie, what's good with this UPT? When is our next UPT drop, Eddie? Eddie's a learn trainer. He should know this. Let us know, Eddie. What's this UPT drop? Because a brother like me need it. I was gonna take some time, some more hours off. For my I have to. I got a photo shoot on Saturday and some other stuff going on at the gym. Well, the gym doesn't matter. I'd rather be in the gym later at night, anyways. But the photo shoot is in the daytime, and I wasn't supposed to have this overtime this weekend. So now I'm gonna have to use at least 2 hours for overtime. That's night. I'm gonna be at 17 hours. You feel me? I don't like the way this looks. um, so shout out to Den8. Shout out to you, Catherine. We got Christian says an ambassador. Why do I see girls at Amazon with BBLs? Bruh. Yeah, I've seen that too. But listen, everybody, you feel me? Everybody's gonna be them. I've never. You see a lot in Amazon. You actually almost see everything in Amazon. That's a fact because the traffic is so high. It's just so much going on in Amazon. You really see a lot. But you feel me? One thing I liked about Amazon, well, I'll take it. It's really not valid. I was gonna be like, well, people let you be who you are. That ain't true. Because let's say in this situation, right? There's gonna be people who talk about it. I was never that one. I couldn't be that. I mean, that's not me in general. I don't really talk about people. But I was a PA. I was always striving for something. So you don't want to get into the gossip anyways, because then somebody like, oh, you hear what he said about blah, 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 your name get caught up and stuff, and that can kind of stagnate your growth if you're definitely trying to move up. But yes, yeah, you're gonna see that. If that you think that's crazy, if you think seeing that at Amazon is crazy, a BBL, King of Dreams, I'm sure you said. I think you've been in Amazon a while. Come on, you're gonna see more than that at Amazon. Amazon is like the Amazon jungle. You feel me? You'll see squirrels, then you'll see the Great King. You feel me? Australian. I can't say Australian because they ain't Australia. Viper. You feel me? A black viper. Then you'll see a lion. Then you'll see, you feel me? Bluebirds. That's how the company is. You got everybody, everything at Amazon. It's pretty funny. It's pretty. You just sit back and watch. I love to watch stuff, watch people. So Amazon's hilarious to me. But yes, you will see that in Amazon. You can live your dream. You can live your dream at Amazon. Oh no, I'm just playing. But yeah, you do see that. Some of the things I really would like to say that I've seen is crazy. Oh man, but I can't. Well, can I say that? Let me see. Nah, I can't say that. I don't want to say that. But I've seen some wild stuff. You feel me? And that's the thing. People are gonna talk. Everybody's gonna talk about it, no matter what it is. All right, let's go to the next comment. Dude was talking about she opened up Sand 3 and helped with vendor returns. Shout out to the away team. If y'all are, I say this all the time, if you're an ambassador, go on the away team. It's official. Token said, what up, Token? Good to see you in the building tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into the live. It says, what up? I only worked 2 days so far. VTO offered every week again this month. Sheesh. What city is this, Token? I haven't had nothing but VET for like the last 2 months. Token, King of Dreams, he's been having VET. There's a few people in here who've been getting a gang of VET. But VTO every week. You said 2 days this week? Man, that's crazy. Where are you located? What state you in? Catherine said no overtime for me this week, but I did some last week. Payday tomorrow will be good with what holiday was it? I just looked at the holiday pay when I was checking my Amazon A to Z to see if we were getting paid, because I know it was a holiday, and I was like, all right, let me check it to see if it's on the holidays. I didn't see it on the holiday pay thing, but we should. I hope we do get paid for that, because yes, that's gonna be a nice looking check for real. For sure. It says Dewey's. Yeah, I'm here stowing. Shout out to the stowers. Shout out to the stowers in the building. Shout out to the inbound, outbound. For me, HR in the building. We got the learning trainers. Eddie, what's up? I see you in the comment section. Maybe I got to scroll down. You might have answered it. Oh yeah, I got to catch up. But Eddie, if you didn't answer that question yet, or if anybody knows this question, when do we get our next drop for our UPT, which is our unpaid time off? When do we get that? And our next drop for PTO? I need to know. You know what I mean? I'm walking around my ninja suit, my UPT ninja suit right now. I'm not liking this. You know what I mean? I'm at 19 hours. That ain't good for me. I need at least a cool 40 hours stashed away at all times, just in case. You just never know. And then you feel me, like I said, I've had I've lived on the edge of 1 hour for a month. No, 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 can't do that. Dude said what? Yeah. Oh, SMF1 Sacramento since 17. She's been there since this. You feel me? Since it was rough. Y'all think Amazon is rough now? Psh, that's 2017. I got there in 2019, and it was militant compared to what it is now, for sure. 2017, that's when I was seeing articles about people peeing in bottles, you feel me, and all this type of, people passing out. It was like a PR nightmare for Amazon at that time. And I remember my people were trying, like the ones who brought me to Amazon or brought me to convince me to go over. They was like, yo, come to Amazon. I was like, oh, the company where you got to pee in a bottle? No, thanks. No, I'm good. But not even knowing, I can't say I was missing out. It's all about perfect. It was perfect timing the time I got there. So, but Amazon's lit. What's up, man? What's up? Says, are you still doing the away team? That's a good question. Can you still do the away team if you're in HR? Let's see. Talk about how they poisoned the air and claimed it was a wildfire. It's clearly a distraction from something. When things in the circus go wrong, they bring out the clowns. Hold on, my dog is over here trying to risk it, stepping over the light cord, and he's just looking at it too, like, now I know I shouldn't do this, but it's so tempting. Yeah, I saw that. I have no clue what's going on. Usually I'll do my research. I follow a lot of conspiracy. Well, not a lot, but I do try to stay tapped into what people really say is going on. That's the way I am. I don't ever just exclude some type of information because somebody says, oh, well, they're crazy. I like to hear everything, this and the right, the left, and then I'll chew the meat and spit out the bones. So, but I haven't looked into it. Like I said, I remember with the trains and all those things crashing, I kind of looked into that. That was that was real iffy. But this situation, it looked crazy though. On the gram, I seen the pictures of, crazy New York, all dark. It was wild. It looked like, like I said, I like that. I was just watched the Batman movie last week. One of them, actually, I just watched like two of them. And it looked like a Batman movie or something. You know what I mean? Like the little bad guy, the goblin gonna pop out or something, floating through the look. It looked like the city right behind me right now. But yeah, it looked pretty bad. I don't know what's going on. I've seen people pull up old articles of Bill Gates talking about spraying the sky, all this stuff, but I didn't really have the time to sit down and do it. Like I said, I've been so focused on just, trying to maximize everything that I'm doing that I haven't had the time to research. But it looks iffy. You feel me? It looks iffy. When something that big gets that out of hand, I don't know. I got to do some research on that. No away team since. Let me see who we got. Christian. You should. Christian saying that you should what'd you say? I think you said you should consider that, right? You should. I always say that is a paid vacation, but don't say it's a paid vacation. Eddie says, yo, King of Dreams, I'm in Jersey, and it's crazy. What is that? Apocalyptic over here. Red skies and red sun, bad air quality. Back to wearing the mask. That's crazy. That's wild, y'all. I think the only thing that I know that I've heard about that, I think they said it came from like Canada fires. You feel me? Yes, I have that. Something that wild happens, I'm gonna give it that look. I don't trust popular these news outlets. I don't trust that stuff. But Eddie, that's crazy that you're out there for sure. That's wild. Deuce is down. What's good, my guy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Marshy, what you doing? What you doing? Look, now you don't come to the camera. What's up, boy? What you doing? Soon as the camera cut on, you feel me? He said, hold on, let me get my shot in the live. He said, let me go fix my fur real quick. Then came back up in here. He said, let me fix my fur. You had to go fix your fur? That's what it was? All right. But yeah, I guess he wanted to get his little what's that called? His little cameo in the shot real quick. But what'd you say? Oh, shout out to you, Deuces Down. Good to see you in the building, fam. Speaking of chat, what up, y'all? Y'all say what's good to the dude Deuces Down. You feel me? DJ Reezy, what's going on, fam? He says my building is currently on MET. Nice. I am on accommodation, so I can't do MET. I'm not sweating it. Less stress. You see, did the camera move? That was the dog. I'm telling you, he loves to live on the edge whenever I'm live. You feel me? He's balancing. He does the little what's that called? The cucaracha, not the cucaracha. What's it called? Limbo. How do I mix up the cucaracha with the limbo? He'd be trying to limbo under light cords. Anyways, man, hopefully you get to capitalize on that once you come back, DJ Reezy. But I feel you on that. Less stress for sure. You know what I mean? Less stress for sure. P Wang, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you on tonight's live. Haven't seen your name before, so shout out to you. Thank you much for being tuned in. Says I'm taking a job in Amazon warehouse. My first day is Sunday. That's what's up, my dude. Or I'm not sure if you're my dude, but P Wang, that's what's up. My thing, don't stress. You feel me? Don't overthink. You may come across, I don't know, if this is a brand new arena to you, the warehouse arena, it may be a little difficult at first when it comes to standing on your feet all day and all that stuff. But listen, you can do it. You can get it done. You know what I mean? There's so many people of all ages, all shapes, all sizes who have done it and excelled. So you got this. And shout out to you. Congrats to you on the job. Take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Amazon, I still think is a good company. They're gonna work you. They're gonna work you. Good thing is when you first start off, you're on a learning curve, so you're not held at the standard as the regular associate for like the first month. You're on a learning curve, so don't stress. You got this. And congrats to the new job. Eddie says, regarding layoffs, do not give any manager any reason to write you up. AirPods. Be mindful of your idle time and do not be in the 5% of your path. That's a fact. Or that's some good advice. Just because, like I said, just because we're not seeing headlines of layoffs doesn't mean that they're not cutting headcount other ways. Hence, what he's what he's talking about down there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I wish I can find out if write-ups have increased this year since last year. But I don't have any way. Well, I do have ways, but I can't put it onto the public. But actually, never mind. Anyways, but this is good. I actually had a few comments of people talking about the AirPods, and they were kind of saying how they just leave it in one ear. Listen, I wouldn't risk that during this time, even if other people do it, because even though they may let somebody else do it, they may not like you for some reason. Just keeping it 100, and then they'll get you caught up, even though everybody else is doing it. So yeah, be mindful of that for sure. And Eddie, I don't know if you okay, yeah, I see you. Dude says, anyone else have late direct deposit this week? What? Don't say that, dude. Come on, we don't need to hear. I don't want to hear nothing talking about late deposits. No. Nobody heard about that, dude. We're gonna get paid on time this week, next week, and the week after. We don't even get our direct deposits. At least me, I get it Fridays. I think everybody should be getting it on Fridays. Last Friday, but you know what? I don't ever check it. I don't ever check my account on the day I get paid. I probably check it like days after or something like that. So I don't know. I hope not though. I doubt it. But I know we're gonna find out tomorrow. I'm gonna check tomorrow's account since you just said that. Everybody mad they haven't got early direct deposit this week at my building. Who gets early direct deposit? Is that one program that is called some weird name where they give you your money early? I heard about it and I seen it in the Amazon A to Z app. I didn't want to mess with it though. That's one thing I don't like. I don't for me, I don't give my money early. Just give it to me when they're supposed to get it. Make sure you got it. But other than that, because if I get it, I would say I'm going to spend it, but I'm not. This is one thing I love about living out here. I don't spend no money. This has been I've like benefited in a lot of ways of leaving California where everybody that I know is at because I don't do nothing. I don't spend nothing. When I'm gonna make a vlog about that. What should I call it? Like the benefits of leaving your hometown or something like that. But then there's the flip side of that because there's some who do you have? You know what I mean? You kind of on your own. Anyways, let me not get off topic. But yeah, I never even knew you can get paid early. But if you guys are getting paid early, just make sure you're doing that responsibly. That sounds like a quicker way to go broke faster for people who aren't disciplined with their finances. You know what I mean? Dude says everyone mad they haven't gotten their early direct deposit. Says we get the 3 minutes an hour and UPT and 30 minutes if you work 10 hours. That's what's up. But there's a max. It stops at some point though. You know what I mean? Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Well, you feel me? Mine need to go up more. DJ Reggie says, I think people are building UPT differently. We accrue it now. For now, I also seen a post about capping our UPT. Right. That's what I was. What? Capping it at 56? Nah, I hope not. If they do that, that don't even make no sense. Eddie says, I'm pretty sure UPT is accumulated daily. Dude would know better than me. That's part of HR question. Yep. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. It is. It is. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and check. No. I was about to check my hours right now. Who cares? Let's do it. I'm gonna pull up my hours. Let's see what I'm looking like right now. Last time I checked, which was like 2 days ago, I was sitting at 19 hours. You feel me? I'm right above that UPT ninja range, which is if you have less UPT to cover a shift, you a UPT ninja. You living on the edge. So I'm almost there, living on the edge. What in the world is going on with this mouse? All right, there you go. Let's see if I can do this. Sorry, I don't feel like doing it. Should I do it? If you want me to do it and see where we're at, I will. But I kind of want to get to these comments. But if y'all want to see, I'll do it. Lego, my ego, what it do, fam? Good to see you in the building tonight. Says vacation freeze was announced for Prime Week. What? Snaps. Okay, July. Okay. I'm thinking this month. I got to go to Cali this month, and I have to use some of my vacation time because they didn't use it for my real vacation. I had to use UPT. So my heart low key dropped. I thought that was June 11th through the 18th. I was like, oh, snaps. But okay, that's cool. At least they gave us some notice. And hey, thank you for this. I might as well just do a video a vlog on that. Or should I? Yeah, who cares? It'll be an extra video. I might have to do that. Vacation freeze was announced for Prime Week. My unit. Oh, I think okay. All right. But that's what's up. So at least be sure to use your UPT wisely from now until after this, because you can still use your UPT even though they freeze the vacation time and your PTO. But my PTO is low. I'm at like 4 hours of PTO, but I get 2 hours of PTO every single week because I've been with the company for 4 years. So I do accumulate it faster, which is dope. But it looks like I'm gonna have to save it, even myself, to make sure I'm good for this week right here. Shout out to you, Lego, for that. Good looking. So that's a fact, especially out here in Vegas. Zena says, I am an Amazon part-time flex warehouse associate. That's what's up. Shout out to you. Take advantage of it. Nick the Bandit said, I just started at a brand new FC on Wednesday and was presented with the opportunity to become a learning ambassador for Pitt today. Hey, that's what's up. This is my personal advice. I think and Eddie, some of the vets in here, if you guys have some advice you want to drop it on that, I'll read your comment as well. But here's one thing when it came to the doc for me. I had the option to go the doc route, but I turned it down because I wanted to move up. And it doesn't seem like it's much of it's a future over there in the doc. It is. But it's just so much. It seemed like it was a quicker route staying in. Oh, my air cut off. I get quiet in here. Staying in like the Stowe inbound instead of the dock. And then it also, you're kind of like hidden in the dock, especially, pit or in the trailers. All the faces is on the floor except like your dock AM. Other than that, you know what I mean? So, but that's just my opinion. Maybe it's just because I just don't like dock. I thought of all the reasons why I didn't want to go. But anyway, I think it's dope. Now, I think if you can be a regular learning ambassador instead of a doc ambassador, I would try to do that. The reason why, Because okay, you're a learning ambassador. That's a dope thing to have under your belt for sure. But it goes back to, what is your goal? Are you trying to move up, or are you not trying to move up? And if you're not trying to move up, I would still try to take advantage of the learning ambassador experience. And this is why I would say I would get it not in the doc, but like in Stowe or something like that, in one of the main paths, because then at least if you're not trying to move up, you can take advantage of the learning ambassador experience by trying to go on an away team. I don't think they got away teams for the pit drivers. I could be wrong. You feel me? I'm sure they have to. They have to, right, Eddie? Do learning ambassadors for pit on away teams. But you know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of not as much as you can grow. But take advantage of it. You feel me? Start there. And then after then be like, hey, I'll be an ambassador for, whichever inbound or outbound that you're in. But congrats. You feel me? Either way, congrats is super dope. That they see that potential in you too, want to put you in a position to teach. That's a big deal. You know what I mean? That's trust that they're placing in you. They're trusting you, and you've earned that trust from them to now teach others, especially the pit machine. And for those of you who don't know, pit, I think you said pit, right? Yeah, pit are the forklift machines and all those things. So that's what's up, man. That's a big deal. Congrats to you on that. What's going on, Steve? How you doing? Good to see you in the building. Good to see you in the building tonight. We got Token, so he's out in Massachusetts. Says I've been taking VTO the last 2 weeks. Woo, man, that's a long time, Steve. That's 2 whole checks. Man, that's whew. You know what I mean? Gonna make me sweat over here. 2 weeks of VTO, man. That's if you can do it. I always say, I say no to VTO, but if you're gonna do so, do it responsibly. And if you can afford 2 weeks of VTO, nothing wrong with that at all. Who can't use 2 weeks of vacation from Amazon? I can't. I just went on a vacation. I'll be glad to go again. Oh, shout out to you, Steve. That's what I'm talking about. He said, I'm living the VTO dream, sir. Oh, let's see. KRB4. Shout out to Steve and KRB4 in the building. That's what I'm talking about. GG, what's going on, my guy? Good to see you in the building, fam. Be sure, everybody that's in the building right now, be sure to hit the like button for me. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That'll help out a lot too. Says starting my first day at Tom this week. Okay, shout out to you, my guy. Tom team. A lot of people have told me like, yo, go to Tom. I've heard nothing but good things from Tom. So I think you're in good hands. Only thing I looked at when everybody who told me about Tom, my only thing was, what's the growth? You know what I mean? I don't really see the growth and how high you can go up, but I'm sure it's there. But number wise, it's a whole lot smaller than inside the FC. That's how I was looking at it. I was trying to move up as fast as possible, so my route was different. But one thing that's dope about Tom, I've never heard one person complain about it or really have any type of crazy bad stories about it. So shout out to you, congrats to you on that. I heard they they do pretty well over there. So shout out to you for that. Let me see. King of Dreams says, SB, how much would a regular TI working overtime make a year compared to a PA with no overtime? TI, what's a TI? Is that that's a manager or what? I don't know what a TI is. What's a TI? And a PA working no overtime? Man, that's a great question. I actually could have pulled that up in my stuff, but pay was a little bit lower back then. But it's good. It's decent. But you have to include overtime. You're a PA, you're going to work overtime, so you have to. Depending on how much overtime you make, that's the game changer. You know what I mean? But I don't know what a TI is. But I will say the PA could be official. It could be official, especially on the shift you work. I worked night shift and I had 2 weekend days on my check. And I was there in that position for almost 2 years. So I hit everything to get paid more, and it was great. You feel me? It was great. Especially peak season comes around, I was making more than AMs. That's a fact. They was mad about it. They showed me their checks, so the PA is official. Umi, what's going on? Good to see you in the building. Says I spend more time in Target because there's no beach. I spend more time in Target because there's no beach. Where? Oh, you like where you live or something like that? That's hilarious. That's low key how like out here in Arizona. That's one reason why I hate going to the gym in peak hours. The whole state feels like it be in there. I literally be on the treadmill because I always hit the treadmill before I work out and after, and I'll be looking around like, man, there's too many people. But it ain't like a lot of stuff out here. So it's like the things that we do have out here, everybody be there. You go to the mall, it'd be a gang of people up there more than a regular mall because it ain't like 1,000 malls out here. So that's funny. Where are you from, Umi? Are you must be like from somewhere not like California. That's one thing I miss about California. No, I don't. I don't miss nothing. But it was just so much out there. You got 100 malls. You got a hundred different restaurants. You got 100 different stores. It's so much out there that even though it's a billion people out there, it may not feel like it all the time unless you hit that freeway. Oh yeah, then you're gonna feel it. But out here in Arizona, oh my bad, y'all. Plugging in this cord because this little low battery came on. All right, there we go. All right. So it says Amazon transfers you pay on Wednesday or transfers your pay on Wednesday. It's your bank that holds it till Friday. I always get paid on Wednesday evening around 9 p.m. That's what's up. I've never done that. I mean, I've never gotten paid that early yet. My pay always it come on Friday. I mean, right at 12. They don't be playing like, no, we could give it to them earlier. Should we give it to them? No, wait until Friday. Dude says my building caps out at 80 hours of UPT. That's what's up. I forgot what I capped out. One of the videos that I did, I think it was probably like 2 months ago. That was the highest I was. I forgot what it was, but it was pretty high though. July 11th is Prime Day, also my birthday. Hey, shout out to Eddie. That's what's up. That's what's up, Eddie. That's what's up. On birthday on Prime Day. That's what's up. Those birthdays in the FC was pretty lit, especially when you was like a PA and stuff. You come in, people got balloons, they bringing you all type of gifts and cards. When you get into a good department and a good like what's that work what's that called, like a shift that has good morale, it could be it's super dope. It's a good it's lit. I do miss that sometimes. DJ Reezy says that post stated it would cap the UPT and extend the vacation so that way total hours were still the same. The post was from an East Coast Amazon. That's interesting. Perfect Gematria was good. Was good. Good to see you in the building. Says just got spammed 6 VET ships at once, probably because Prime Day is coming up. Take it. I'm just playing. Be balanced. Don't hurt yourself, but let's capitalize off it. I'm not ready for the overtime because I'm like right in the middle of putting time in everything else, but you gotta do what you gotta do and make it work, you know. So, and who can't use some extra finances, as I was saying earlier. Got the little gecko behind us. So hey, let's capitalize off it. You know what I mean? Let's run it up. Let's see. King of Dreams says, I was blessed last week. I got a box of 1,500 in stove. Used to love those boxes. When you got a gang of gift cards, you feel me? Man, I'll be like, bet, let's run it. You know what I mean? Let's run this up. CBK Gaming, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you in the building tonight, fam. And everybody in the building, if you ain't hit that like button yet, hit the like button for me. It helps the video out. So if you hit the like button, man, that'll be a blessing. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. It says, I have a question about the away team. Do I have to be an ambassador to the away team? No, you don't have to be an ambassador. Let's say if you do problem solve, it actually depends on the building on what they need. I would talk to your HR to see what away teams are available and coming up. And then you can actually go to it on your A to Z and it shows you what they're looking for from your site. They'd be like, all right, we need a problem solver. We need a PA. We need a learning ambassador. We need somebody who does slam machine. So the ones that I've seen that wasn't ambassador to PA was a problem solver, slam machine. I think that was it that I can think of. So if you're in problem solve, you should be good if that's what they're looking for. Eddie says, I've said this in a comment in another video. Make sure whatever your home path is spent at least one day a week there. It's hard getting recognized for indirecting. That's a fact. If you're trying to move up, don't be water spidering all day. Definitely want to keep at least a day in path. That makes sense. That makes sense. Think he means tier one. Lego says, you're right, SB. Growth in Tom is extremely limited. A lot of management is external hires. Pay step plan stops at 3 years. But that's cool. 3 years? And is it every 6? That's a good question. For the Tom team, is it the same with them where they get a raise every 6 months? If so, for 3 years, that's not bad. That's better than the warehouse. You feel me? So if you're not trying to move up, listen, everybody's not trying to move up, which I totally understand. Nothing wrong with that at all. So it seems like Tom may be honestly a little bit better if you're not trying to move up. You can cap out higher from what it sounds like. And that's one thing I've heard just from everybody that I know who talked to Tom or came from Tom. They like to pay better. But even just like the where I don't know. That's a personal thing. I wouldn't want to do that because you're like literally alone out there driving around all night. It really doesn't seem like you have any interactions with humans for the whole night, which some people may be like, bet, give me that, let's run it. But I mean, you know what I mean? In the warehouse, it's just a different vibe. You know what I mean? Like at least you got lights in there, you got humans around, you got the snack machine. Like, where does Tom get snacks from? What about when Tom has to use the bathroom and it's 30 moves in the queue? You feel me? Like, what do they do? You know? And it seems like it'll be, in my opinion, more stress on Tom because it's only like 2 or 3 for depending on the site. But it seems like they be trying to run lean with Tom as well. And it's like, how y'all trying to run lean basically means as less as possible on Prime Week. How y'all trying to run with one Tom driver on peak season? So that would suck. Imagine being in Tom is 2 of y'all, 30 moves in the queue, which means 30 moves that they need to make, and you got to use the bathroom. You see, it's just a little different when you're in the facility. At least it's 20, 30 other people on your team that'll still be packing, still be stowing while you got to use the restroom. You know what I mean? Or you just want to go to the break room and grab you a snack real quick. You know what I mean? It just seems that would be something that I would feel would be better in the warehouse compared to the Tom. But like I said, I have no clue about what Tom does, or I've never done it, so I'm only speaking from my knowledge. CBK says you've been getting labor shared a lot. Okay, that's what's up. At least they're keeping you busy. They're keeping you busy. Says I appreciate it, man. And the biggest thing for me was just getting the experience of my CDL without having to go to OTR. That's what's up. That's good. That's good. And I guess since you have your CD with you have your CDL too. So what I mean, do you plan on, you know what I mean, just getting the experience there and then going somewhere else and actually going to drive? That's what's up, man. I've heard so many people talking about getting their CDL. I haven't looked into like any move that I make. I want to look into it. I'm kind of judging stuff off the last recession. You know, like there's so much information. What arenas, what jobs thrive during a recession, which ones don't, you know? But it seems if just logically, it would seem like trucks they need to move. Everything moves because the trucks move. You know what I mean? Food comes in, gas comes in, everything comes in from trucks once you get off them boats, you know? So I don't know. That's it, man. Congrats to you. I hope you kill it, maximize it. You feel me? And level up, even if that means leaving Amazon, you know what I mean, to go drive for somebody else where you get paid more, you know, capitalize off it. But man, that's a great start, man. That's what's up. Dude says I capped out at 160 hours. Woo wee. Okay, 100 in city. Not even 160. That's 100 in city. That's a lot. I ain't never even seen or heard that before. We're gonna have to fact check that. 100 in city hours? That's crazy. That's a lot of hours right there. Man, that's what's up, dude. What'd you do? Did you use it all at once? Disappear for a month? Like, hey y'all, I'll be back next quarter. Don't you feel, am I the only one that feel like a boss? When I got all the hours in the world, I'll be at the office, be like, hey, I'm out. I'm out at 2. Everybody be like, how you always leave early? How much hours you got? You feel me? I got enough. I don't do that. I can't do that no more. I'm down to 19 hours. I'm a UPT ninja. I'm over here living on the edge. But when you got your hours up, oh, it hit different. They be like, oh yeah, you got BET this Saturday. Oh man, really? Well, I'm not gonna be in. They be hot. Oh, I got to get my hours back up. But 160, never heard of that. That's what's up, dude. Did you take like a full long vacation for that? That sounds official. My AM came to ask if you are interested in being a PA. That's what's up. For them to come and inquire and ask you about that, that says that they're interested, or they can see you being having that potential. If that's something that you're looking into, do it. It is. I've done a few videos on the PA on my page. If you scroll through, you'll find them. Don't get me wrong. It will be a little bit more stressful at first, just learning how to move and operate and learning all the tools. Of course, you're learning something. It will be a little bit stressful, but in my opinion, as a PA, I call that the golden position. I think that position is lit. You're not, you're just a little bit of everywhere. One thing that was difficult at Amazon was staying in one place doing one task 10 hours a day forever. That's challenging. You know what I mean? If you're, when I was stowing every single day for 10 hours, just sitting there, that, you know what I mean? So as a PA, you're flexing. All right, I'm about to go see how this is doing. All right, I'm going to see how this is doing. You're overseeing, you're looking at numbers. All right, I got to knock these coachings out. You're doing so much, your day flies like that. Your day is quick. But as I said, that does sometimes bring on more pressure. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, especially if you're trying to move up. And if you're not, I know people, their goal was to be a PA and stay there. And they're still there. You feel me? And loving it. Like when I left GYR1, I was a PA in outbound AFE. Then I went over to the corporate, and it was dope because at corporate, they take you on a tour in the FC, because most people in corporate never been to the FC. But I was like, that's where I came from, but for sure, let's go. I'll take a tour as corporate. So when I went back to the building, I'm seeing all the old homies and stuff. Some of the PAs was still there. It was like, no, I'm not moving up. I'm cool. They don't want the pressure of being an AM, and they love, they maxed out as a PA, making some decent money. Nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you, the PA position is cool. You just got to play your cards right. It's all about your goal, what you want, and then playing it to the best of your interest. Not, no, I don't want to say it like that, but playing it to the best of your interest. Dude says usually you have to be an ambassador or PA for away teams. Yep. But also depending on the building, I have seen, what did I say? Problem solvers, slam operators. That's really about it outside of the PA and ambassador that I've seen. OJ did, yeah, that's a hilarious name. But what's good? Good to see you. It's my first time seeing you in the live. Thank you so much for being tuned in. Everybody tuned in, be sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It says, hey fam, just want to say thanks for the old video on the star method. Got my incline. Hey, let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Congrats. I love hearing that. Man, that's congrats. I know you felt amazing. I know how that feeling is. Congrats. I know you worked hard for it. Now it's a new level. You feel me? You there. You in the game now. You in the game, man. Congrats. Take advantage of it. Kill it. Watch, you feel me? Be aware. But you're in, you know what I mean? So you got your incline for your PA. You're currently a learning ambassador. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that the content was able to help and to benefit you. That means a whole lot. You know what I mean? So congratulations on that. That position could be life-changing. I'm just saying, if you sit down and plan, what are your goals in life? And you that's a position that can really help you. You know what I mean? Like financially, get your credit right. I don't know what you need. If you need a car, you're trying to get a spot and all this stuff, it's attainable. It's possible. Got to be in it for the long run. You got this though, man. Congrats on that. Eddie says, CBK, what's your home department and where are you getting labor shared to? Always loves being labor shared. It breaks up the day. Did I like it? I did sometimes. No, I didn't. Just because I don't like switching up. I like comfort, and it's sad because these are all things that you need to excel in life. You feel me? But in the warehouse, it's like, yo, leave me doing what I love doing, and I know how to do around the people that I know. But like I remember one of the worst times I got labor shared. I got labor shared to do the tote tanks. At first, I was lit. I was like, oh, we get to push around and collect totes all day. That's all. Is there a rate? No, but bet let's do this. Until the next 3 days, me waking up, you feel me? Leg when it locked, you feel me? All locked up in the morning. You feel me? Body, lower back, abdomen. I had abs in my back. I had soreness in my toes. How does a toe get sore? I ain't never had a sore toe. Like toes getting buff. You feel me? How did all that happen? I'm cool off the tote tanks. Getting labor shared to tote tank is a whole nother thing. Now, I know people who did it and loved it. It's because they made it through that phase, that first phase of a month and your body getting used to it. I'm cool. Keep me in packing, keep me in store. Oh, congrats to OJ. That's what I'm talking about. We all love. We got a great community over here of people who want to excel and want to succeed and overall love seeing people do great. We love that. Congrats to you, OJ. Congrats. Says Eddie, my home department is pick. I'm getting labor shared to AFE. I'm too fast. Shout out to AFE. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to pick. And that's what's up. You killing it in pick. That's one of the main departments I hear people complain about. So shout out to you. Shout out to you, CBK. Yes, shout out to OJ once again. Says, yeah, eventually I wanna haul work with fuel. Same thing I do in the National Guard. So I'll leave when I have the experience required to do so. That's what's up. My dude got the plan laid out. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Do it. You feel me? Do it. Take advantage of it until you get there financially. Set yourself up right to be in the best positions you can. You got this, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Most people don't have that. They don't have a plan. They just going. Wherever life take them, wherever the wind blow, they go. You feel me? Now they over there. Now they over there. You feel me? Gotta have a plan. Congrats to you. You got this though. It says SB, AFM or learning ambassador? AFM. Well, I don't even know what's that. What's an AFM? I don't know what an AFM is. I know the learning ambassador is lit, but yeah, fill me in. What's an AFM? I'm not too sure on what that is. CBK, I love hearing that you're fast. Being trained in multiple paths could be beneficial, especially if you're an ambassador. That is good. Good way to create star stories. That's what's up. That is true. Okay, so being labor shared to a indirect role is not my idea of a good day. Facts. And I was a PA, so I know the flip side of that. When you shared like, we got to send people over to such and such day. It's like, who you want to send? Hey, PA, the relationship between the PA and the AM was lit. You feel me? It was lit. It's so funny. It's so much behind the scenes that the regular associates don't know, and it's hilarious. I can only imagine. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. There was you just walk up, people be like, I'm not going. I'm not going to inbound. and you got to keep a straight face. You feel me? Got to keep it. Listen, I know, but and then I wouldn't talk because I'll let the AM talk because they got to lie. We tried to get everybody else, and it's just this person is this, and I'm just sitting there like this fool lying, this dude lying. That needs to be a vlog. How many lies are told at Amazon? Oh my goodness, yo. Oh, I'm sweating. Hold on. I'm over here sweating. The lies, the lies, the lies. It's like they don't even be lying for nothing serious. Just tell them, hey, your number has picked. Your time is up. You got to go over there for the day. But no, they got to lie. Yeah, well, I got an email and they specifically said, it's somebody from wall 12 that has to go. They're like, I'm on wall 7. Did I say 12? I meant 7. Lies, lies, lies. Listen, AM, stop lying. That needs to be a vlog. Area managers, stop lying. Ops managers, stop lying. Come on. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. Woo-wee, the lies at Amazon. Oh man. And it ain't just Amazon. The lies in the workplace. All right. I gotta be fair. I gotta be honest. It's not just Amazon. Why managers be lying so much, y'all? Why don't they just tell the truth? Why? I can get it. I actually get it at Amazon. Want to know why? One of the reasons why they lie so much, because it's so everybody has to be pleased. Anybody could be offended. Anybody can feel some type of way and go to, you know what I mean? It's just you feel me? So I kind of get it at Amazon. But why though? You know what I mean? Why? They just be lying so much. All right, let me let me get back to these comments. Oh, I need to clip that part and just post that. Oh, snaps. Eddie said, okay. All right, yeah. Flashbacks. I have 100 stories. I need to make a vlog. The 50 funniest lies I've encountered working at Amazon. Yo, it's like professional lie. All right, let me stop. Dude says, I used to get 20 labor shares at once coming to vendor returns when they had no work in other departments. Right. Labor shares, no joke. For sure. Amnesty. Amnesty or ambassador. Me personally, it all goes back. First off, what's your end goal? Where are you trying to go? Me personally, I wouldn't have changed amnesty. Nah, not me, because I was trying to move up. And plus, it's just more to do as an ambassador. Amnesty, you're just walking around. You know what I mean? It's just you and 3 other amnesty people walking on different floors. So you're walking around by yourself all day, looking at your Kindle, and then once the pods, something, you get a jam, you go out there. That's cool, but that seems like that'll make my day go by fast. You're not teaching any, like, compared to an ambassador, you're teaching people. You got a class, you got to scan them, you got to go over the work. Then it's kind of chill too, because after your first day, you're just sitting back and watching, you're sitting back and observing, hopping in to help coach. And then also on the flip side, I used to take pride in this and enjoy this, to see associates grow. I can't even count how many people I've trained are now area managers. I can't even count how many people I've trained got to become a PA. You know what I mean? So the character, not the character, the actual development of an associate, you don't get that for me in amnesty. So it depends on you as a person. You may not like to talk to people. If you don't like to talk to people, then you don't want to go and be an ambassador. All you're doing is dealing with people. But it's perfect if you're trying to move up, because you just get so much engagement, practice and engagement, and everything that you need to become to move up. So it all depends on what you want. Dude says, makes me so mad. I would train labor shares, right? And they'll take them back, and they'll take 5 back and give me 5 more from another department that you got to train again. You got to love it. You have to love it. Amazon is wild, and you just got to go with the flow. AFM is floor health. Yep. SB, how did you apply for the corporate role? What exactly does your role focus on? It was just through A to Z. I was just like at the point to where I was like, yo, I got to get out of here. I felt there was some stuff going on. You feel me? Like, all right, like it seemed. Okay, hold on. It just seemed like some stuff was going on, and I had to get out the mix. So I got out, and it was low key almost an accident, because I didn't look for it when I wanted to leave. I looked for it prior to that. I've looked for that just because I was just putting in for all L4 openings, because that's what my manager and my ops was like, yo, just put in, you get incline, we'll slide you in over here, boom, boom. So I actually got the interview twice for that, for the corporate position, twice. The first one I just ignored it because I was like, yeah, I don't really know, being in the office all day, it didn't really excite me. So the first time I just ignored it. But the second time is when some situations happened in my building, and it seemed like it just seemed like some what's the word? What's that word? This seemed like a conspiracy. I'm just gonna keep it real. And I wasn't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So I felt I got to get up out of here. So it was during the away team. And on the away team, my manager didn't even know I got the position. Nobody knew. I went on the away team, and with my whole team at the building, expecting, all right, yeah, he's gonna come back and continue to kill it. No, I was on the away team, and I saw the interview. Then, right when I got out there, I said, "Snaps! You know what? I don't want to deal with corporate. I'm not trying to deal with math. I'm not trying to, everything that I read, didn't want to do. But I said, I think it'd be better if I just do that just to get up out of where I'm at. And then I did the interview on the away team. I was in the hotel. What's that hotel called? I forgot, but it was in San Diego, in the hotel. Feel me, button up on. We did it through Chime, all dressed for success. You feel me, ready to go. We did a video interview. It was with two different people, and did a great job. They was like, yo, you're inclined, boom, boom. And then I think the offer came at the end of what's that called? The away team. So when I came back to my building, I already knew I had 2 weeks and I'm out. It wasn't, but even 2 weeks, I think it was a week. I think it was a week. Or was it 2? I don't know. But when I came back, I then told my manager, and I'm like, hey, it was a week. I was like, yeah, next week's my last week. It was like, wait, what? So that's kind of how that went about. Like I said, it was a conspiracy. You feel me? It was a conspiracy going on. And I wasn't trying to be a part of it. So I got up out of there. I would want to go back because certain people are gone. But yeah, so that's kind of how I just looked it up in A to Z. It was the L4 position open. I declined it one time. Second time, I accepted it. Did the interview over at the away team. Came back, spent my last week there, and then boom. And yeah, so it was pretty cool. Let me see. Steven says, I am an ambassador. The girls that come up to me every day. Wow. Elaborate, Steve. We're gonna need you to elaborate on that. What you that can go 1,000 different ways. What you talking about, Steve? But be careful though. No, I'm like, but no, what are you talking about? But yes, the people that come up and we're like, we actually talked about this earlier. The people that work in Amazon, you're gonna find everything. And I mean everything. Can you imagine it? You'll see it in Amazon at least once. You'll see every species. It's like animals. You'll see every species in Amazon at least once. You know what I mean? Like, wow, that's what is that doing here? You feel me? Not in a mean way, but you would think it's the workplace, right? So somebody wouldn't be walking around. I'm not saying I seen this. I'm not saying this happened. We're just hypothetically speaking. But it's like, why is somebody wearing a 3-inch skirt in Stowe? I ain't seen that, but okay, I guess. All the managers over there all day. Where are all the managers at? You remember that one? Let me stop. All the managers over there all day. All of a sudden, everybody getting coached on that floor. I think something needs to be cleaned on floor number 2. Yeah, I know why you going over there. Oh man. Yo, Amazon has to be the funniest job I've ever worked. It has to be. Oh man, the situations, priceless. priceless on every level. As a tier one, priceless. As an ambassador, priceless. It's water, everything. It's so much priceless things that you see and encounter in Amazon. It's it's hilarious. It's like, yo, this is wild. Amazon has to be the wildest workplace that I've ever worked for, hands down. And the reason why they're so big, it's so big, and it could be a mess. It could be a mess. Amazon is really, though, for sure the wildest place I've worked, for sure, hands down. You don't want me to do a vlog about that. I can't even do that until I don't work there no more. Hopefully that's not for a long time. But yeah, let's see. Whoo wee. I think did I miss this one? Oh, here we go. So to your comment, Steve. I know, Steve. I was a PA. I was an ambassador, and I think it's not worth it. PA. That's all right. Yeah, I'm an ambassador. The girls that come to me every day. Wow. All right. Dude says, "Am, have you ever what? Oh, you have to go to labor share because of the business need." Yeah, that's a fact. King of Dreams says, "Imagine the misery if we didn't have 2 breaks." It's hard with 2 breaks. You feel me? Like them breaks go by like that. Depending on what department, as a matter of fact, every department. If you're in stow, by the time you get to stow to the break room, that's 5 minutes. There, and think about it: the walk from your stow station to the break room, and then from the break room to the back to your stow station, that's about 7 minutes by itself. Or we can say 5 to be generous. But that's a lot of time. You know what I mean? Like they should probably have, and that's one thing that we was trying to see when I was at the FC. We were trying to make it to where, like, listen, because they say you can't sit on the ladder. Oh, but they did put in little chairs on the side of the floors. I don't know if they did that at all buildings, but they did that for LGB3 back then, because that was a big thing. Like, yo, these break rooms is too far. I'm spending a quarter of my break walking there and walking back. So yeah, even notice them 2 breaks, you kind of got to work. You still walking on them breaks, but still thankful that, yeah, you do get them 2 breaks. CBK said, "I want to be a PA soon. But my AM said amnesty would be good for my resume." I don't know. I don't know about that one. How? I would ask that. Did you ask that question? No, don't ask that question. But we're asking in the right way, because I don't really see any benefits. You're not talking to anyone. And engagement is one of the biggest things that you have to have. You have to know how to engage. And then they have to see that. You know what I mean? Especially when you're coming up from that tier 1, and the only thing that you have is amnesty, but then they have somebody else who's been an ambassador, who's trained over, or who's onboarded, hundreds of people, who's done retrains, who's done coachings, who's done, you know what I mean? Who would you go with? Who would I would go with the ambassador, because they're already in, doing what a manager needs to do or a PA needs to do. You're going to be doing engagement. You're going to be doing coachings. You're going to be doing all those things. I don't see how you get that experience when you're in amnesty, when you're walking around pods all day by yourself. But that's just my opinion. Now, he may have something that he sees, but, I don't know. But that's my opinion. I don't think amnesty would be better than a ambassador. I don't even think amnesty would be better than Brownsoff. Just being honest. But maybe, I don't know. But I've never seen an amnesty person become a PA. Just being honest. Eddie, if you're still in the building, DJ Reezy, all my vets in here, have you ever seen an amnesty person become a PA? I've never seen that. Never. I've never seen that. Now that I think about it. And they wanted to. That I've had talks with a few, I would say 3 of them that I was real good friends with. They all wanted to move up, but couldn't. You know what I mean? But that's just from my experience. Can't say that's a blanket statement. Eddie said, "SB, give us a story as an ambassador where you did a retrain and helped save someone's job." Easy. I remember the time, I'll never forget. Want to know why? Because it didn't take no training. It didn't take no technical, because you got them ambassadors who be like super ambassadors and they want to get all technical, and which is good. We all want to, you want to be technical sometimes, but not everyone. It's so simple, so quick. It was this person, the dude was shaking. The person was shaking while he was stowing. Literally. So I put my computer down. I didn't need it. I already saw that. He needs to his anxiety was through the roof. So all I did, I just talked to him, and it was about 10 minutes. By the time I was done, just encouraging him and all that type of stuff, getting that anxiety down, the dude was a whole nother person. It took zero technical skills, none of this, none of that. The dude just had so much anxiety of him having a fear of losing his job and this, and that. And you know what I mean? That it caused him to do his job terrible. Just had to talk to him and literally, boom, was a whole nother associate. So I thought I'd never forget that because I was really tripped out. A person was shaking while stowing. Talk about fear of losing your job. That's that Amazon fear. That's that Uncle Jeff fear right there. That's that like, yo, you need to chill. I didn't tell him like that. Of course, definitely kept it professional. But that I will never forget that. I've never seen that before where somebody was literally shaking to do their job because they didn't want to lose it. So I think that was one of the dopest ones because literally became a whole nother associate and was killing it. Precious, what's going on? Precious, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. I think it's my first time seeing your name in here, so welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. Everybody who's up in this building right now, where we at? We got some people, 26 people in here. Hit that like button. Yes, go ahead and stop. Take a second. Go down, scroll real quick. Hit the little button that look like this. Well, it ain't black. It ain't brown. I mean, it's I think it's white. No, it ain't white. I think it is black. Anyways, hit the little button like this. Hit the like button. It helps the video. It helps the channel, not the channel, but it does help the video once it's posted. So go ahead, you guys, hit that like button for me one time. Actually, I used to have a little thing that said that on here. Where'd that go? There you go. Boom. Now, where the comments go? All right. So Precious says, what do I think about Amazon Flex? I've never done it. I've only watched a few people who like vlogged about it. But I know they use the same system as Amazon delivery. So the challenges that I faced during Amazon delivery, just off the system, I would rather do Amazon delivery, just being honest, because at least you're not putting your wear and tear on your own car. They're paying you. I don't know how they pay you. Do they pay you by the hour or how does that work? If they pay you by the hour, it's like, unless it's 20 something, $25 an hour. I know that sounds crazy, but you got to think about all the wear and tear that you're putting on your car, the gas that you're putting on your car, and then the safety things. I can't tell you how many times I didn't hopped up out of my chair, looking out. Oh, we can't see. Can you see? No, you can't see my. Oh, you can't see it. I'm in my office. This is right. I can't be telling my locations of part of the house and all that stuff. But anyways, when a random car pull up and just sit there, I lived in the hood a long time. You know what I mean? Like I just started to not look out the window randomly for no. I used to just look out the window suspiciously for no reason, just because it was you. So when a random car comes up and parks in front of my house, who, what, when, where, why? You feel me? What are you doing here? That was the main thing, is the safety thing. Until they finally hop out. Hopefully they got their vest on. One time a lady hopped out and didn't have her vest on. I almost met her at the door. You walking up too quick. You feel me? What is you doing? But it was a little package, and then she pulled out from the side. It's like, you feel me? So the safety aspect of that, I don't like. Same reason I didn't like it about the delivery side. When I had to go deliver, they ran out of all the vans that said Amazon. Now they got me out here in a moving van looking like a thief in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Safety wise, I don't know. So unless they're paying like $25 an hour, even then, I don't like delivery. You got to go into apartments. You got to have gate codes. Stuff be not right. You know what I mean? You have to figure out the pattern of certain apartments. It'll be like, okay, apartment number 1, apartment number 2. Okay, it should be apartment number 3 right here. Let me walk over here. No, it's apartment 124. What? Okay, here's apartment number 5 and number 6. It should be 7. You go there. No, it's apartment number 902. Like, flashbacks right now. I used to hate that about the delivery side. So let me calm down. I'm having flashbacks. But listen, if you need the money, do it. But I would probably I would go to the warehouse. I'm just saying, I would choose the warehouse over that, because you got to think about how many people get into accidents. You know what I mean? It's just so much more. You're driving all day. I would go to the warehouse, but if you like it, do it. I'm just speaking my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But I know people who do it all day. Actually, I know people too who rent car. They'll rent a car and do it in the rental. I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? I don't. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Eddie says CBK, the two top spots for amnesty is the quarterback position. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. I remember that. I remember on the away teams, we had to deal with the quarterbacks for amnesty and all that stuff. It says we are basically the ops of amnesty as a tier 3, or you can become a learning trainer for amnesty. Those two are the pathways. And that doesn't just, you know what I mean? Has it, Eddie, have you seen it, an ambassador become a PA? Definitely, Eddie. He's just trying to make my resume look better. That's what's up. Nothing wrong with that. Said it's crazy, dude. Ask ask for favors. It's crazy. Oh man, come on, Steve. We can't go there, Steve. Oh man, he says they ask for favors. It's crazy. I got what these PA eyes and ears have heard and seen. It is crazy. You know what I mean? It'd be like, never mind. I hear you, Steve. Trust me, I hear you loud and clear. So much fun. Precious, what's going on, Precious? Good to see you tuned in to the live tonight. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, we got Pat the Gamer in the building. What's good, Pat? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Pat, always on the lives. Thank you much for tuning in, my guy. DJ Reedy said managers are on some old buddy culture. I've seen them protect their own and throw associates under the bus to cover their mess. I'm saying, have I seen? I mean, that's one thing I always try to tell. I would always tell associates, you better keep your receipts. Keep your receipts, and it could get messy. Yeah, that's a fact. DJ Reezy, I feel you on that, man. Let's read that again. Managers are on some old buddy culture. I've seen them protect their own. And you want to know when this is real dangerous? When you have a team, and maybe that's why they split them up so much. You ever notice how many times managers rotate? That may be why, because the power structure that could be in hand with AMs could be dangerous. You feel me? I've seen, you feel me? It can get out of hand. And I think, you know, that right there, that can happen when you have AMs that's there forever. My opinion, you feel me? Our opinion, you feel me? Actually, this is DJ Reezy. We putting this under DJ Reezy. This ain't even my opinion. Shout out to DJ Reezy be speaking some facts. So that happen? Man, that could happen. And if you're, man, keep your receipts. Keep your receipts and stay out the mess. You feel me? Stay out the drama. That's the best. That's the best info I could say. Cause yeah, if it comes down to he say versus she say, it's she say. If it comes down to he say versus she say, and you going against AM, feel me? That don't look too good. I still got receipts. Don't play. I got receipts saved for taxes for tax season. I got receipts saved for tax season, baby. Don't play. The same way I be saving my receipts for YouTube for taxes. Woo! I got Amazon receipts ready for taxes. Are we doing taxes? Oh, you pulling up taxes? Bet because I got receipts. Yes, I got receipts. I'm talking back to as a tier 1 chime messages. Why? Just in case. I don't play that. You feel me? Just in case I got to cover myself. Just in case I get drug into something. Oh, well, we heard blah, blah, blah. One sec. Let me go to my files. You feel me? Assistant, can we pull up July 3rd, 2019, Thursday at 7 p.m.? Hold on real quick, sir. Hold on. Amazon IRS, I got you. Y'all better keep listen. If y'all get into any nonsense, keep receipts. Facts. And not even if you get into any nonsense, you just may have to cover yourself sometimes. Maybe that's just me in the life that I've lived. Maybe I'm paranoid. I don't know, but I got receipts for tax day. Just anyway. So Steep, what's going on, fam? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being tuned in too. All right, so he says, back then I wanted to be a PA so bad until I became a PG for my department. I suddenly realized it was not worth the stress. I feel you, but you didn't get to the honeymoon. Oh, that's the honey. No, you didn't get to the good part. Like, how long were you a PG for? Like, even when I became a PA, I think being a PG, it is going to be stressful. You know what I mean? Because you really don't have the pull as a PA. You know what I mean? You try to go do something as a PG, folks looking at you like, bruh, where your vest at? Where your authority at? You know what I mean? I'll wait till the PA get here. People were trying, that's a whole thing in itself. But it is challenging being a PG. That's a fact. Even as a PA, I've said plenty of times in the starting, it is stressful for sure. But when you get it down, give it 3 months as a PA. I know people as a PA, they were late and they were lazy and got the job done. They didn't leave their desk. You know, the AMs sometimes don't be leaving their desk. PAs were doing the same thing, but they couldn't say nothing because they got the job done. Once you have the knowledge and you know how to run the floor, you really don't like me. I could have ran the floor from the desk if I wanted to. That just wasn't me. I just wanted to be everywhere, walking. I'm out there politicking. I'm chopping it up with people. I'm encouraging people. I'm keeping, you know what I mean? I was different, but there was people who took advantage in that PA position because they didn't want to move up. You know what I mean? Like, they was comfortable there and they were able to chill more as a PA than a regular associate. They was able to chill more as a PA than an indirect because they knew how to run the floor, you know? So I just think maybe you didn't give it enough time, but that's just my opinion. Maybe you know, but it is stressful. Like I said, one of the most stressful times was as a PA. No, I'll take that back. It's a corporate. Facts, hands down. Corporate, a whole nother beast. But second stressful time was as a PA. But that position was lit. Everybody's different though, you feel me? So I feel you. If you didn't like it, I totally feel you. Nothing wrong with that. Let me see. What else did you say on there? You said, I wanted to be a PA so bad until I became a PG for my department. I suddenly realized it was not worth the stress. That's stress. That is gauged by everyone differently. You feel me? We all do not handle stress the same. So, and that's something that you don't want to really play with. So if you knew you were at your stress max, you did a good job. You feel me? You don't want to put yourself in a position, because imagine if you were already at your stress max as a PG, you go into a PA and then some more stress hits you. Now you don't have your job. You know what I mean? Or it could have been a possibility to where you would have had to leave the job or something like that. Now you didn't lost the whole job when you could have just stayed as a regular, tier 1 associate. So it's nothing wrong with that, with knowing your limits and knowing where you want to go and where you don't want to go. Me, because that's the thing with me as a PA, my first manager was like, "Oh, you're gonna be stressed." I'll look my manager dead in her in the soul, in the depths of her soul. I said, "You lying?" I didn't say you lying, but I was like, "No, I'm not." She's like, "Oh, you're gonna be stressed." Blah, 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 blah. I said, "No, I'm not." Literally to the point she was getting mad. And it's like they think it's college or something. Like, "Oh, we're gonna stress test it." Blah, blah, blah. You got the right one. You feel me? They had the right one, because I was just like, listen, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do all that I can do. That's it. I'm not gonna let you break me. You're not gonna break me. I'm not gonna be sitting here running around worried. You ever seen the PAs? They're so stressed about not about pleasing their AMs. You could just see it. It looks sad. It looks pitiful. They're running around. They got fear on their face. It's a sad thing. So if someone doesn't know how to handle stress, yeah, they may not want to be in that position. I don't know your situation. You may just like, stress for this amount of pay, I'm straight. And there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, let me see. Eddie, he says, while I did point out 2 pathways forward, you need to remember there are many in amnesty. So hold on, I'm looking at my dog. I promise you, he lives on the edge when I'm on live. Marshy, what you doing? Yo, he does not do this stuff when I'm not on live. All right. Did I cut it off? Oh, all right. So it says, while I did point out two pathways moving forward, you need to remember what there are many in amnesty, so you need to stand out. That's the thing. There's a lot in amnesty, and it ain't too much way. It ain't too much up that you can go. It can easily become a dead end spot. That's a fact. I love our AFM peeps. They keep us going. See, that's what I've seen. I've seen a lot of that when it came to amnesty. A lot of people who couldn't move up. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That's from my personal experience. Of course, are there other stories? Are there success stories out there? I'm sure there has to be. There has to be. I just haven't seen them. Or, you know what I mean? I haven't come across them though. But I'm sure they're there though. CBK Gaming said, for sure they really do keep us going 100%. Thanks for the explanation. SB, how many hours did you work when you did at the DSP, and how many in corporate a week? Do blink twice if you alone over there. Who over there with HR with you trying to get this information, dude? That sounds like a real HR investigation question, dude. I don't know if I can answer that. Hold on, let's read her question again. She's a part of HR. Let's read this question from dude who works in HR. She said, "That's me. How many hours did you work at the DSP, and how many hours?" That sounds like an investigation question. How many hours did you work when you worked at the DSP, and how many did you work in corporate? A week. Dude, I have to decline that question. Just for my own safety, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not even saying I worked there at the same time. I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I didn't. All I'm saying, listen, we're gonna have to answer that one off the camera. And when you're off the clock, dude, when you're away from your HR computer, then we can talk. Oh man. Steve said, based on what my brother told me, when he drives for Flex, he can see how much he will get paid based on the available blocks he picks up. Now that's pretty dope. That's cool. I think if you got a reliable car, let's go. Like, how's your car? You know what I mean? That's deep. If you got a reliable car, if you can see how much you're getting paid and things like that, that sounds cool. I just don't like that industry. I do not like the delivery industry. I don't like it. But I'm the type, if I got to do it, I'll do it like happily. But if I had a choice, me personally, to work in Flex or the Amazon warehouse, I would do the warehouse. But that's dope. I didn't know you can like see how much you were going to make. That's pretty lit. OJ says, what advice would you give about becoming an L4? I heard it's harder than becoming an L3. It is. And honestly, I think it's guarded more. I think I kind of touched on this. Oh yeah, I just did a vlog called 5 Things Amazon Warehouse Should Change. The interview process was one that I'm kind of skeptical about because, and I didn't say this part in the video. I don't think I don't know if I wrote it down or what, but I think that position's guarded. You feel me? Like guarded more so than the L3. Because once you get into that position, it's kind of hard to get. I guess you can get people out of that position, but it's harder. That position seems guarded to me. This is just my opinion. You feel me? But it seems more so guarded than the L3 position. Definitely is more challenging to get in the L4 than the L3. And you definitely gonna need your team, your managers, your ops. They're gonna have to vouch for you. That's one position where I've seen people be boxed out of, not get in, like at all. Like, how are you not an AM? You've been here 4 years, you know everything, you taught me, and you don't even have an interview? How is that possible? And that person literally said, because they don't like me, because I challenge everything they say. Huh, okay, makes sense. Literally, that is a real conversation I had with somebody. But the thing is, that person ended up getting an AM role way across the state, at a building that opened up. So they ended up getting it, but not in a home building. Um, so my advice: don't be enemies with the area managers there, um, And see, that's the thing. I always try to keep a balance. I don't want to give them too much power because they already, a lot of AMs already feel they have all the power in the world and they be using it for their own selfish reasons and ways. But you at least want, it's like politics. And I've never been in politics, but you know the saying. You got to politic, and like don't be fake. I don't ever advise anybody to be fake because there's a lot of people that will be fake to get to move up. I was never fake. But it was politics. You know what I mean? Like you have to be cool with everybody. And then there were AMs that I didn't like. All right, cool. I'm gonna stay over here, and we're not gonna get in on each other's bad side. I'm not gonna sit there and talk about them. You have to watch your steps, and you kind of I think that's the best way to put it. Eddie, dude, what's some things you guys would think? But politics. You don't have to be fake, but you are gonna have to be cool, so to say, with everybody. That's kind of like the best way I can say it because that is to me a guarded position that you need not a pass, but you do need like their what's the word, like endorsement. You know what I mean? At least to get into your building. From what I've seen, just my opinion. I'm not saying that's facts, but definitely stay cool with them. One thing I would always do. All right, Eddie, you have a good one, fam. Be safe out there. Good, be safe. Carlos. But one thing that I did was like you hold them accountable to this, like to the steps that you should take. I did a vlog on it. I forgot what it's called. 5 tips to get a promotion, I think, at Amazon. The first thing is letting them know, hey, I want to move up. What do I have to do? And the reason why you want to do that, you want to make them knowledgeable that you want to move up because believe it or not, they don't know. They got so much, AM's got so much going on. You think regular associates are stressed, they be stressed. They got so much going on. They don't be paying attention a lot of times. And a lot of times they'll hear something this ear, go right out the other ear. So, but you want to let them know, I want to move up. I'm interested, boom, boom, boom. And then you always want to ask them, what steps do I need to take? And the reason you want to ask them that is because it's going to hold them accountable. Once they say, all right, you want to move up? Okay, cool. Well, first, let's get you to do this, this, and this, and let's do those things first. All right, bet. You go do this, this, and this. Then you can run it back to them. Hey, I did this, this, and this. What's next? Oh, man, okay, cool. You did that and you did it. You know what I mean? You handled that. Cool. Well, now let's do this. You know what I mean? So it helps keep them accountable on giving you direction. I think that's the best way to go about it when it comes to that L4 position. But other than that, make sure you stay out the drama. You feel me? You don't want to be, you know what I mean? I would say definitely keep a positive attitude because they don't want somebody a part of the team that's negative, complaining all the time, all that stuff. So I would say definitely keep a positive attitude as well. Y'all hear this dog over here going wild? But I hope that helped. And I did a few vlogs on them, so check those out because I give like some more detail on there. Precious says, I work the warehouse for peak every year. I was thinking something more flexible like flex, but you're right. Look, he done trapped himself behind all the cords. And in the hallway, I don't have no lights on right now. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me hold on real quick. Let me let this dog out. Ugh. All right, we back. I work in a warehouse for peak every year. I was thinking something more flexible like flex, but you're right. Can be dangerous, especially in Vegas too. Imagine. I think it seems like you'll probably be able to come up out there too, though. But yeah, Vegas, you got to think about the risk that kind of. I think the risk will be a little higher when it comes to like driving around. I don't know though, because Vegas, you speaking like of Las Vegas, the city, or like the side cities, the outskirts. I don't know, but yeah, I think safety wise, it'd be best to stay in a warehouse, um, especially you're a woman. You know what I mean? Um, Nighttime, Vegas, anywhere at nighttime as a female, as a woman, walking up to people's personal properties. That's just my opinion. Though. That's just my opinion. But yeah, and then on the warehouse, you can, them peak seasons and all that stuff. You got that overtime, and I don't know if you get that on the flex side. I don't know how that works, but it's just a lot of benefits to me to just stay in the warehouse. Just that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I almost didn't get my Amazon package yesterday because my small 5-pound puppy was outside fake guarding the yard. It says the driver had to text me. I was thinking that could be me on Flex. Thanks. You know how many times it was at least 10 times I had to encounter a dog. It was the third time where I said, you know what? I ain't running. I made up in my heart. Look it. Where that thing at? I still got this. I got a whole pack of these. Police, mace, defense, spray. You feel me? I said I made a decision in my heart. I ain't running from these dogs. You feel me? I'm 6'3", 230 pounds. I ain't running from these dogs. And this is the thing. The reason why, I'm shaking his mace too. The reason why I decided in my heart I was not going to run from these dogs. All right, I'm not going to shake it no more. The reason why is because there was one time and I was running out of courtesy for the dog. I don't want to destroy the dog. You feel me? So, all right, I'll play your little game. I'll run to the van. I bet. I've never ran to no van, but you feel me? This is the point. There was one time I did a delivery and the person low key seemed like they let the dog out and kind of looked and chuckled. I said, oh, oh, you think it's funny? Oh, I'm supposed oh, this is the part where I'm supposed to run. Nah, I ain't running nowhere. You feel me? I stood right there. I told the dog, I yelled at him, get back in the house. That dog was like, the dog stopped. The dog was confused. He was like, hold on, why am I listening to this dude? I'm confused. Why he listening to me? Owner looking frustrated because he like, who yelling at my dog? I'm yelling at your dog. Your dog over here running towards me. You giggling like something funny. Sorry, y'all. One of those flashbacks from the delivery side. Oh man, 3 deliveries it took me, and I had a heart change. I'm not running from these dogs. You feel me? If it comes down to it, if it go down, it go down, and I'm not going down. That was my mindset as a delivery driver. I don't need to do that. You feel me? Like I've said plenty of times, how bad would that look? I'm on somebody's Ring camera. You feel me? That would just look bad. But anyways, yeah, that's a big thing too, because it was at least 10 times where it's like close encounters with dogs, but I wouldn't run. Now, do I do I encourage other people to do that? No. Um, I wouldn't encourage people to do that. But I had mace, and then I'm just way bigger than the dog, and I'm not, you know what I mean? So I just wasn't gonna run. But there were times where I was like, I got caught slipping. I'm talking about dropping a package down right on the floor, not dropping, but sitting it down on the floor, looking at the package with my head down. I look up, it's a dog breathing right on me. It looked scary too. It was a scary dog. It looked like a canine type dog. He was just right there. And I just, I got up slow, didn't move, didn't run, didn't, no, I'm standing my ground. But if that was a dog that was like, that bit people, I would have been bit up right there. So that's another thing too. Them dogs ain't no joke. And you said you had your small 5-pound. See, if I was delivering to your house, you would have missed the package. I would have pulled up. I see the little dog out there. I bet cannot deliver. Send and go right to the next house. But that's dope that they took the time to text you and all that. That's never worked for me, so I never really did that. But shout out to that Amazon driver. See, he got you your package. But here's my question: why you got your dog outside if you know they delivering? Precious, come on, Precious. Precious, I need an answer for that one. Why was your dog outside if you knew, or did you forget? Because that's one thing I used to think as a delivery driver. Why in the world does this person have their dog outside and they know I'm coming with a package? But me being an Amazon person who orders and then having a dog, I can probably think, no, maybe because I don't order that much, so I know. I'm the type of Amazon customer who be expecting. I'm looking. All right, 5 hours. All right, 2 hours. I'm waiting on my package. So I don't know. Maybe did you like forget? Like I know there are people who just order so much stuff. Maybe they forget. I don't know. But that was always a thing. I don't know why people don't leave their dogs out there. So Precious, why'd you leave your dog out there if you know your package was coming? Respectfully. No, for real. I want to know though. This is something I haven't got an answer for. So let me know. Or anybody of you guys who order Amazon, you have dogs and they be trying to chase the, the driver. Why y'all be leaving the dogs out there? Do you forget they be out there or do you forget the package coming? How does that work? I got a big old dog. There's no way I would leave him outside if I got a package coming. And you want to know why? Because I think like me, I love my little dog. I wouldn't want his life to be taken away because he thought the dogs are not in the wrong. Just being honest, they're protecting their home. There's nothing wrong. That's what they're supposed to do. But if a human wants to protect himself, because we gave him property once you ordered that package to, you gave them consent to come on your property to deliver your package. So if they're feeling their life is threatened and they hurt your dog, you know what I mean? But yeah. Currently work at FedEx Express and Amazon. That's what's up, Hector. First of all, shout out to you, Hector. Thank you so much for being tuned in tonight. But you're doing both FedEx Express and Amazon delivery or Amazon warehouse. Either way, salute. You feel me? That's deep. Even that's deep right there, Hector. You putting in work. I would hire you. You feel me? Whatever job you go for next, they see them two jobs together, you're hired. But I don't really know if I can do the job. You can do it. You feel me? You good. You feel me? FedEx and Amazon. Come on. We'll train you. Don't even worry about it. Shout out to you, fam. I'm telling you, those getting two checks, nothing like it. It feels good just getting check after check. That's official. Um, so congrats to you for how do you that's deep. I'm glad you're still going. How long have you been doing that for? I couldn't go longer. I lasted 6, 7 months, I think 8 months. I don't think it was 8 months. I think I lasted like 7 months working two jobs. Both that was deep. It was hard. That was challenging. I'm not even gonna lie. Dude over here. I'm just saying, dude, that could, you know what I mean? That question seemed like I felt like I was in the HR office right now. You had your little paper. Oh, hey, Shalom. What it do? Shalom. Good to see you in the building. It's been a minute. Good to see you. I'm glad you tuned in for the night. Just HR out here investigation. I don't consider myself. I know. We playing with you. We playing with you, dude. I can relate to the AAs on the floor. That's a fact. I feel you on that. I feel you. What I find funny is the poor management judging hardworking PAs to see if they're good enough to promote. Right. I'm telling you, that seems like a guarded position. The L4 from the L3, it seems guarded. Which I'm not saying is wrong, but it just seems that's a ceiling you got to like crack through that thing. But I've seen plenty of people do it, so it's very doable. But it almost seems like if you care about your job too much, that's when they watch you the most. You feel me? Like if you're what's the principles? What's one of them? The one I'm looking for. Like not take initiative. What is it? I forgot one of them. But it's like if you feel me, if you really doing things on your own and you're really trying to run things and they see you like, you know what I mean? Like if you're like a for real PA, it seems like those ones kind of have it more difficult than the PA who just goes along with everything. You know what I mean? The PA who's not really not initiative or not creating, you know what I mean? I don't know how to really explain it, but the ones that just go along with any and everything, I can't, it's kind of hard to explain it, but it just seems the ones that I have seen hard for it to break through, they were beast as a PA. So I'm not saying they felt threatened, but you know what I mean? Those are the only ones I've seen had to have an issue of PAs who was beast. And it's like you would think it would be the other way around. I don't know. It's weird. But I feel you on that. King of Dreams says, I King of Dreams is not letting this go. He says, no, we're going to talk about this on this live, SB. He said, SB, we're going to talk about, what do they call it? BBLs, SB. He said, King of Dreams says, I just seen 3 BBLs on my way to the bathroom. King of Dreams, I'm starting to think you're looking for it. You know what I mean? Why ain't you working? Why are you on your way to the bathroom? Why are you coming across 3 BBLs, 4 total for the night? You know the saying, people find what they're looking for? King of Dreams. I'm starting to think you're looking for it now. Oh, man. King of Dreams out here, hall monitor. All BBLs must be tracked. Anyone sees a BBL, you must run it by me. I'll determine if that's really a BBL. Oh, woo. All right. I'm starting to sweat. Oh man, King of Dreams, no more. Come on, I'm starting to sweat. Oh man. All right. Dude says, what building do I work? I did the away team at VGT1. What? That's what's up. Is that what building you're at right now? You're a VGT1? That's dope. That's out there in Vegas. Shout out to VGT1. Whew, man. Hold on. I gotta take a breath after that, yo. King of Dream out here. Woo, man. That was funny. All right. Whew, shake it off. All right. Devin said, what's good, SB? Just getting off work. Hope everything's good. What's good, fam? Good to see you tuned into the live. Good to see you. Good to see you. All is well, man. It's a beautiful Thursday night. We up in here on this live. Glad you got to knock your shift off. I hope you about to enjoy your night. I know you are, because I know you felt you probably raced to that clock out thing. That used to be the best part of the day. Ain't it funny how your whole day be dragging, but as soon as it's time to clock out, you got pep in your step, you smiling, y'all cracking jokes. All of a sudden, the day gets 20 times better when you clocking out. Oh man, enjoy your night, Devin. Enjoy your night. I work at the warehouse for both. Hector, that's too much. Hector said he's doing part-time. Okay, so Hector said he's doing part-time Amazon warehouse, part-time FedEx. My goodness, Hector, that's deep. I mean, that's woo. But hey, you holding it down. Y'all hear my dog? Oh man, he out here barking. You holding it down, Hector. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you. That's your work ethic is on point. Continue to kill it. Take advantage of it. That's my main thing, my dude. Being in that position, take advantage of it. You're making some money. Well, part-time on both. I don't really know how much, but take advantage of it. Get what you need to get. Handle the business that you need to handle while you have those incomes, whether it be a car, whether it's pay off debt, whether it's build up credit, whether it's get your own spot. Handle it. You got this. Because obviously, if you can hold down FedEx warehouse and Amazon warehouse, my guy, you can change the world. You know what I mean? I believe you. Anything you say you want to do, Juan, wait, my bad. Hector, anything you say you want to do, Hector, I believe you. You know what I mean? You work Amazon and FedEx, you can change the world, Hector. You feel me? Do that. So, but take advantage of it. You don't want to put all that energy and work in both of those jobs, breaking down your body and going crazy, and then be right back at square one at the end of it. You know what I mean? With nothing to show for it. So take advantage of it, Hector. Take advantage of it, fam, for real. What do you think peak season looking like this year? I it depends on if they hit that button and when they hit that button. When I'm telling you, when they hit that button, it's going to be an issue because we already said it. You guys know, our job is based on consumer spending. We doing good. I don't know. I don't want to say doing good. I take that back. But it still seems as business as usual on the surface. Now, when it comes to our work hours, I see a gang of people who still have VET, gang of people who still working their regular hours. That's a good sign. You know what I mean? That's a sign that people are still spending money, which is great. Now, peak season, it depends. If they hit that recession button right before peak season, I think that is going to drop consumer spending. Now, it just depends on how bad it drops, but that's what I think. I think that plays a big portion of how our peak season will look. Now, let's say they don't hit that recession button, right? They don't hit the propaganda of the recession button. Then I think we'll be good because we're doing good right now for what it looks like. Like I'm getting VET. I mean, like no MET. I take that back. I got MET. Like we got layoffs and stuff going on, but all right, bet I'll take it. So I think if we can get through peak season without them pressing that recession button, man, I think that'll be dope. I think we'll have a good peak because people are they're still buying, you know. Mary, what's up, Mary? How you doing? Good to see you on the live tonight. Good to see you on the live. Thank you so much for being tuned in. Everybody who's tuned in, if you haven't hit that like button, I'll appreciate it if you guys hit that like button for me. Mary says, "Hi, I love your videos. I work in Amazon. Also, thank you so much, Mary. I'm glad that you appreciate the content. And shout out to you, fellow Amazonian. Take advantage of it, you know. But shout out to you and thank you so much for the encouragement. I'm glad you enjoy the content too. Thank you much, Mary. Thank you. Dude, that 4 a.m. does come fast. Get you some rest, dude. Get you some rest. And you're staying. Hector said he's staying. I'm starting at FedEx Express tomorrow. It's only 9 minutes from where I live. Now that's dope. You're close to where you live at too. That's what's up, Hector. Like I said, take advantage of it, fam. Take advantage of it. The leadership principle they forget is earn trust. Makes it difficult for me to be a great PA and not a robot. But see, that's the thing. That's what I think they want robots. I'm just saying. This is just my opinion. I think they want the robots. I don't think they want. What would you say? I don't think they want. You know what I mean? Great PAs. I mean, not like that, but if they would have, I think they would rather have a robot. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because robots do what they're told to do. They're programmed. They're going to do what they're programmed to do. Hey, robot, do this, 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 and this, and this. They're going to do it. Great PAs, some of the greatest PAs I've seen, they're not robots. Honestly, none of them are robots. They're the exact opposite. You feel me? If they think something else could be done, they're going to challenge. They're going to disagree and commit. But you know, they're going to hold you accountable as well. I don't think they want that. I think they want robots. That's just my opinion, though. And I think they do. They do still get other PAs as well. I'm just saying, in my personal experience, I've seen the ones that I considered great PAs actually the total opposite from robots. I've seen them have a more challenging time getting into that L4 position than somebody considered as a robot. That's a fact in my experience. So that's what's crazy about it. But that's a great way to say it as a robot, for sure, for sure. King of Dreams. Oh, hold on. Before I even read this comment, hold on. Let me take my little breath real quick. King of Dreams about to have me going crazy over here. All right, hold on, y'all. You wipe my face real quick. King of Dreams is on it. All right, what you trying to say? What King of Dreams? What you talking about? He said they skip leg days, but don't miss the evening. Man. I haven't been in the warehouse in 2 years. I'm glad I haven't. That's one reason why I'm glad. The shenanigans you see at the warehouse. But like I said, it's funny. It is hilarious though. It's funny. It is funny. but they skip leg days, but don't miss eating. I feel you, fam. Oh, here, Shalom. Shalom said BBLs with the yoga pants, extra long nails, and waist trainers under the shirt. I think I have seen people with waist trainers under the shirt. But see, my thing is like, I mean, if they want to do, you feel me? Like, let you know what I mean? They doing what they want to do, and then hey, they doing them. You know what I mean? They're doing them. They doing them. Like the waist trainers, I think I've seen that before. It's like, is that a little extreme? Maybe for some, but think about it. When you think about that, though, a waist trainer while you're working all day, that might be effective, you know. But I get it; it's the workplace. But I don't know. You feel me? Like when it came to all that stuff, I've seen all that in the warehouse. I just never paid it like it never. I never paid it any attention. You know, like I'll see it, it's like and then that's it, or just see it and not even acknowledge it, just because, like I said, I had one mission. It was to grow more money. I was on a mission. You know what I mean? So anything that was not a part of Mission Impossible, I really didn't even really pay no attention to it. But it is crazy. But I don't think that's too crazy though. At least the waist trainer. I think that's I don't think that's the smartest thing to do health wise. Being at Amazon, standing all day, sweating, it's hot. I don't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't encourage anybody to do that because, like, yo, what if they pass out or something? I think that waist trainers, they can get pretty tight. But I can see the mindset of somebody behind it. Now, will that, like I'm saying, will it work? Is that effective? I'm pretty sure that's effective. You're working out all day. You're walking all day. You know what I mean? At the end of the month, you know, and they probably gonna leverage it for Instagram. They trying to be an Instagram model or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not mad at it. It's just like, hey, all right, they doing what they doing, but now how safe is that? I'm surprised they let them in the building with that, with a waist trainer. That's pretty deep. You know what I mean? Like, you like sucked up the whole time while you stowing. Let alone packing. How you picking up pack boxes? You gotta pick it up like you can't really bend over, so you can't breathe, and you packing boxes, and you gotta like lean over to the side and pick it up. That seems pretty difficult, you know what I mean? But if you willing to go through all that for your waist trainer, you go, girl. You go, girl. You do your thing, girl. You do you, girl. Because that's a whole lot that she got to deal with. Yo, that's a lot. So shout out to them. You feel me? If you can last, regular humans can't just athletic men can't last in Amazon. You in here lasting with a waist trainer? Handle your business, girl. Oh, that's crazy though. I ain't seen, man, that's deep. All right. Peter, what's good, fam? Good to see you in the building tonight, Peter. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you made it, Peter. Good to see you, fam. Precious says, I had to let her out to potty. I went back to grab my phone and see my text. Anyways, the driver was a girl. Oh, and she was just scary. My dog is a Yorkie, and she had a dress on and a bow on. But Precious. Them little dogs is the meanest ones. I don't know what's up. They got the little dog syndrome. Them little dogs be angry. I'd be like, why y'all so mad? And why y'all want to pick on me? I'm 6'3". I'm too big for you. Why you over here picking on me? It's always the little ones I've had a problem with. The biggest ones is cool. They like, yeah, I see you, Mr. 6'3", but you see me? I'm like, yeah, I see you. I see you. You see me though, right? Okay, we see each other? Bet. And we got a mutual respect. It's the little ones. It's the little, what you say? It's the little Yorkies. They're going crazy. I'm like, hey. On one of my delivery vlogs, which one is it called? I don't know. I don't remember none of the names. One of the delivery ones, I got it on camera. I pull up. I don't even get out the car yet. He just going crazy, jumping on the door, and I'm just looking at him like, yo, I'm making this delivery, little dog. You feel me? I'm making this delivery. And my crazy self got out. The dog didn't do nothing though, but those are the ones I don't trust, Precious. I don't trust the little ones. I'd rather not be around any dog, but I don't trust the little ones. They got little dog syndrome. You know what I mean? They be having a point to prove. But especially you got a bow, I'm definitely not trusting you. You feel me? Why are you trying to disguise yourself so friendly? Now I'm really looking at you upside your bro in the dress. You thought you was gonna fool me, didn't you, little Yorkie? You thought so. No, I'm a smart delivery driver. You thought you was gonna have you some ankle for lunch, didn't you, little Yorkie? Oh man. All right, but shout out to you, Precious. I'm glad your dog, your Yorkie didn't chew nobody up though, so that's good. Your grind, yeah, got to grind, fam, for sure. Rogue, what it do? Shout out to my guy, Rogue. What it do, fam? You still on vacation? You still out there on vacation? Nah, that was like what? That was like 2 weeks ago. You back now, huh? Is that my dog? This dude out here going crazy. It's almost. Oh, it's not curfew. Yes, even when you're a homeowner, you can't be having your dog just out there just barking away. Because I wouldn't appreciate it if I had to work early in the morning and there's a dog out there barking, especially a Great Dane. Them dudes, they got big old deep barks. But Ro, good to see you in the building, fam. That's I hope you enjoyed your vacation. You back in the building or what? Like at the office? You've been back in the office? Whew. Hector said, I read a policy at FedEx that you can't work for another competitor. What? Like Amazon? I don't know if that would be an issue for me. I never heard that. That's crazy. It makes sense, but I didn't know they was doing that. That's crazy. If anything, I would talk to HR to find out for sure, just to make sure, you don't get caught slipping behind it. King of Dreams says, waist trainer not doing nothing. They eating apple pies and hot Cheetos. You sure do know a lot about these females with the BBLs? The BBLs, King of Dreams. You got a lot of information. You got a lot of information on this. You know what they eating. You know what they not eating. You know they ain't been in. I'm telling you, you watching for them. Look, you breaking down the snacks they eating. You know they eating apple pies and hot Cheetos. How you know that, King of Dreams? I didn't know what these females was eating. You know what I mean? They in the break. I didn't make eye contact with nobody. Want to know what, as a PA? Never mind. But you got some details. You got too much details. Waist snatched. Yep. They out there, they not playing. They said, if this is the last box I pack, I can't breathe at all. But if this is the last the last box I patch, I'm gonna go out with a slim waist. Dude, fall over. Oh man, why? That's the question. Why? Oh, that's not a question that we're gonna find out though. I'm cool. We ain't gonna find out. Anyway, DJ Reezy said it's facts. What time is it? It's 2 hours. All right, 2 hours 15 minutes. We got 10 more minutes. Oh man. No, we got 5 minutes, y'all. I gotta go to the gym. DJ Reezy said facts. It's Amazon's dream to have all the robots. Feel me? Real robots and the human robots. But I digress. And that's just my opinion. No money spent on humans and zero liability makes me think makes me think robotics may be the route to look into. Facts. I feel you. You know, DJ Reezy, that's something we talked about on this channel before. You remember when I made that first video, people was laughing. Oh, it's going to be like 20 years, 40, 50. Nah, what? I think people are going to be surprised how quick AI and all these robots really kick stuff into gear and take over. King of Dreams says, bruh, them dogs angry because owners feeding them garbage foods. Dogs supposed to eat raw meat mostly. Really? That's deep. I didn't know that. Shalom says waist trainers might prevent back injuries. Yeah, with shortness of breath. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Right. I feel you. You're right. You actually right. But you feel me? You moving in Amazon. You moving. You're not like, but you're doing a lot of movements. I don't know how that works. But I guess it works. I mean, I see on the fitness side and slimming your waist, you're burning your calories and you moving. So yeah, but man, that seems like that'll be a little tough. But then again, what people go to the extremes for what they want. I think it's smart. That's a smart. Like when you said that, I was like, well, that don't sound too crazy. That sounds pretty smart. But like on just the thought though, not like logic. You know what I mean? Like logically, is that smart? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're younger, right? When I was young, what I mean, I used to walk around with ankle weights. You know what I mean? That wasn't smart. It wasn't the smartest thing, but it worked. You feel me? Like I'll walk around with ankle weights all day. Let me go ahead and wait. Let me weigh 20 pounds heavier so I can jump higher in high school basketball. So I don't know, but it sounds young. I don't know. That's deep. That's deep though. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it's bringing some results for sure. Working at Amazon, you're already going to have results, whether you want to or not. It's going to help. You're walking around all day, you're moving all day. It's Amazon is that's why I called it Amazon Fitness for a reason. Like you're putting up calorie numbers as if you're in the gym when you work in Amazon. Facts, probably more than the gym. If you work in Amazon, you're probably burning more calories than most people do in the gym, because most people in the gym, they just on squats or trying to make their muscles look big. You know what I mean? Like everybody's not on cardio, everybody's not trying to burn. So yeah, sounds crazy, but in reality, it may not be that crazy though. Rogue said, I returned to AZ today. Shout out to you, Rogue. Felt great to be in LA, even though it was just for a week. The hometown feel. I'm currently working right now. Shout out to you, my guy. Do you feel refreshed? Do you feel a week was enough? I asked that question on a vlog. Was that enough for you? A week? Was that enough, my guy? I think 2 weeks is the sweet spot. I haven't done a 2-week vacation, but I think that's going to be the next goal for my next vacation. I think it should be 2 weeks. That'll be official. I might have to do that for my birthday. That's 5 months away. Maybe the next live, because you know that you can calculate where your vacation time would be by this time. It shows you. We may have to do. I'll probably put that in the next live or something. For 2 weeks, I think I'm gonna have to do that. But a week sounds good, my dude. I hope you feel refreshed. DJ Reezy said policy at Walmart was you can't work for Amazon because they were a competitor. I know a couple people who got let go for that. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But like I said, it makes sense, but man, that's deep. Hey, Pat the Gamer. Thank you so much for the super chat, fam. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate the support. Helps out a lot. Definitely appreciate that, my dude. Thank you. Pat the Gamer said, is becoming an ambassador worth it? I'm not good at talking in front of people besides training them. I think it's worth it if depending on where you're going. If you're trying to get promoted, I definitely think it could be worth it. Can you get promoted without it? Of course. But if your destination is to move up, then if you feel you're not great in that area, you probably should step into it. Because it'll give you a lot of experience. And then with that experience, you're going to get better. I can't tell you how many people that I've seen who felt they couldn't do the job and felt they couldn't open up to people and felt they couldn't do this and that. And then they get put in a position, they learn, then they just turn into an absolute, they kill it. So it depends though where you want to go. If you're trying to move up, I would do it because you do get a lot of experience. Imagine if you're trying to move up and you don't have any experience, you just hop into a PA position. I think that'll be more of a challenge. Then it'll be more challenging than if you became an ambassador first, and because you get so much experience in like training as an ambassador. So by the time you step into that PA role, if that's what you're trying to do, it'll be less challenging, in my opinion. Plus, you can try to go on the away team. All right, let's see. Pat the Gamer says, ASB, what's the best thing to put on your Amazon resume? It depends on what you have. What am I going to say? Look, that's how you know it's almost time, y'all. It's 3 minutes and I gotta go. Pat the Gamer, hit me on Instagram. I'll shoot you my resume. It's not much that you can really put on there on that tier 1 if you don't have, you know what I mean? It's really what indirects. Hopefully problem solve. But it's really not too much. The bulk of my resume from a tier one was from, I had a few things: indirect trained, VCR trained, um, over X amount of doc positives, because it's not really too much you can put. But the meat started coming in as an ambassador, trained over 500 associates or onboarded over 500 associates, X amount of classes, took these associates from this learning curve to this. You know what I mean? It really came in as an ambassador, more so than just indirect training. But if you have me on the gram, hit me up on the gram, and I can send you what I have as my tier one stuff, but it's not much. What is this? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Over there walking around Rome. All right, Rogue says I'm refreshed, can't complain. However, I might head out to Hawaii in October. That's what I'm talking about, fam. Do it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hopefully I'm going to Vegas in November for my birthday. Hawaii though, go. Let me know if it's worth it, man. Because I've always, of course, who wouldn't want to go to my Miami, Hawaii, but no, I just think Hawaii would be lit. Everything I've ever seen about it was pretty dope. Shout out to you, Rogue. Let me know how that goes, fam. If you do end up going, are you already gonna buy? Like, how far out do you buy your plane tickets when if you do plan to do that? SB, what's your role title? What exactly do you focus on? Do you have Do you have to communicate with associates or PA for operation? I don't want to put if you hit me up on the gram, I'll give you all that information. I just don't want to put it because I don't know who watches these videos. You feel me? Like, everybody don't want to see me win. Everybody doesn't like that I do this. You know, there's some people who look at my videos like this. Yeah. He uploaded another video today. His video got a couple hundred views again. Like, there's some people, not everybody want to see you win. You feel me? So I don't want to put that info out there for, you know what I mean? There's been a lot of people who ask me and I dodge it for that reason. Because everybody that's behind these numbers, you got to think about it. Not everyone speaks up who's watching this stuff, you know? And I don't know who they are, what type of info they collecting. And the less info they have about me and where they can pinpoint any type of thing, the better, you know? Just got to watch myself. So if you hit me on the gram, bruh, I got you. You feel me? I'll tell you how much we start. Yeah, pay, all that, which is something I'll never say on the internet. But I would definitely let you know. Hit me on the gram. I got you. But I don't want to put that out there. Like I said, we have over we're 700,000 total views. People watch. I don't know who's watching though. So that's one reason why. But the other questions, I definitely communicate with associates from tier one to tier to ops to seniors, you know what I mean? So I do communicate with everybody. Honestly, the most yeah. So yeah, I communicate with everybody on site. It's not bad at all. It's cool. But yeah, I just try to keep it, you know what I mean, minimal online though, you know. Pat the Gamer says you got a few. Okay, bet. Well, hit me. Oh, you did hit me, Pat. I think you hit me on the ground before, right? I know you did. We've talked a little bit. I forgot what we asked on there, what we chopped up about. But hit me, send me another message, and then I'll I mean, I can at least show you what I have for my indirect. It ain't much, but if anything, you can just replace it with some stuff that you've done that's similar. Oh wait, King of Dreams says, "Enjoy your night, SB. Peace and blessings. Thank you, fam. Be safe. Watch out for those BB. What do they call it? Watch out for those BBLs, King of Dream." He's like, "Sir, yes, sir, I'm on it. I'll have a new report fresh in the morning." Oh, King of Dreams, my dude. See you next week, fam. Noted. Hate it. DJ Reezy, you know. Yeah, that's a fact. Rogue says, I buy my plane tickets about 3 months ahead. Prices tend to be cheaper that way. Wherever you're looking to travel to, keep an eye on the prices as you get closer. Right. I want to go to New York, man. I want to go to New York. You do the same thing with the hotel, I'm guessing, as well, too, right? Just book all of that stuff like 3 months in advance or something. That's official. But anyways, y'all, it's that time. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. If you guys are still tuned in, be sure to hit the like button for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And thank you for everybody who's been sharing videos on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. Not YouTube, my bad. Facebook. Where else have I seen it? TikTok. You feel me? Like, thank you guys. That really means a lot. Continue to share. Definitely trying to just continue to grow the page, see where we can take this. But thank you guys so much. Oh, hold on, let me see. Pat the Gamer, yes, sir. You have a good one, fam. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the super chat too. And Rogue said, yes, same with the hotel. Bet. I might have to do that. Like I said, I think the first spot, or I'm not thinking for sure, the first spot, Vegas. I mean, keep it not too far, not too close. Vegas, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm going to look into New York. We'll see. And I would love to do New York too for the channel as well. Like, that'd be some dope content. Then I can have it forever. I can always look back like, man, I was really out there in New York. You know what I mean? So I think I am going to do that. But I'll keep you guys posted for sure. Everybody who tuned in tonight, thank you guys so much. Had a dope time with you guys. If anything, you guys know I'm going to be posting throughout the week, so be sure to check up on the page. If you haven't hit the notification bell, hit the notification bell so you guys can know when I drop videos. Sometimes they don't push them out as much if it's not strictly Amazon content. So be sure to hit that notification bell. I think I'm going to do some of the vlogs I'm going to do this week is the ones I've been talking about, how Amazon broke my heart. I got another vlog coming. It's called like my biggest failures working at Amazon. And then that my journey to become a homeowner. Those should all be some of the ones on this week. So if you want to see those, be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Other than that, had a great time with you guys on this live tonight. Next week, we will be live again on Thursday at 7 p.m. So be sure to tune in. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week and enjoy your weekends. Be safe out there. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy SB. Let's go.